Continue your dynasty. Oh my god. Do we want to continue the game? Or do we want to start a new dynasty with different people? Let's make a poll. This has been all about voting. So I'm going to make a poll. New or continue? New? Continue. And we'll give it a 2-minute timer. Bam. There it is. New or continue? I think if I do new, then we could choose different factions. I can also customize my character. In, you know, whatever way I want to. If I want to change my character at all, I could just have it kind of be the same guy. It is like a self-insert sort of thing. Do you think I should make a new guy, or I mean, should I just self-insert? Keep yourself? All right, self-insert, self-insert. We'll do it. Self-insert all the way. Female? Make myself have more of like a feminine body. I think like same hair. Makes sense. We could do that. Queen CHEEMS. Change regions. We will change the regions up. We will change the regions. Queens. Queens. All right. Looks like we're pretty just new dynasty. Let's do it. CHEEMS. Cheebs Weebs didn't go so well. Dynasty name. The Gal Pals. We could change the factions close? We can, yeah. I did do that. Thank you, Stanley, for the 100 bits. Appreciate you. Thank you. The Gal Pals. Queen CHEEMS. Let us begin. A Twitch game, so that way y'all can join. And this time we'll include the Barons of March, brash rural marcher lords who wear boyer hats and military uniforms. They're renowned for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. And the grandees are impassioned zealots who live by strict codes of honor and etiquette, often react explosively to those who challenge the social norms. And what do we think for the final people? Should we give the patricians another shot? No patricians since they won? No patricians since they won. I could do... You know what? Should I do the north? I'm gonna do the north. I'm gonna do the north because I like the north, and they're the only ones who fucking joined me in the fight, so... Chiefs of the North. You're going back in. Also, just the idea of red, yellow, and blue is really good. Do exclamation point join and then your preferred pronoun. So join he, join she, join they, whatever you prefer. And yeah, pop in. Look out for your name because you wanna. It's kind of hard to tell whose team you're on in this game. I'll try and like scroll through the list and everything, but definitely like look out for your name. Like I'm gonna just go ahead and do this, and let you guys try and join and everything. Yeah, try and keep track of where you end up because it's really hard to tell otherwise. And what I'm gonna try to do is I'll try and like scroll through it a little bit, so we can just kind of, those are the Chiefs of the North. And I'm sorry it's gonna be harder once we're actually in the game for me to show you what team you're on. So now is the time to look out for your name, see what team you ended up on. Hopefully they implement a way for you to check what team you're on, because that's, I feel like, the biggest thing the game is missing right now. Okay. There you are. There you are. All right, and I think that's the majority of people. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll be back. Thank you, Frost System. Thank you for 17th month. Appreciate you. Oh, I'm back. Thanks, guys. Anonymous, why won't you let me thank you? Thank you, whoever you are. Appreciate you. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you, Philly again. Thank you, No Jeans. Thank you, Frost. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you, Crimson. If you want to change your color in chat so people know what team you're on, you can do that if you want. If you would like, you can change your color in chat. That's a fun way to kind of go about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and boot it up. Let's get it going. I'm happy you guys won another one, because I kind of wanted another one too. All right, yeah, council introductions. Now that you're queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. The Chiefs of the North. Yep, Chief Kalmor. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. May the 9th God bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. The Barons of March. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. All right. They're gonna argue and demand for my favor and whatever. You sign, sit back, because this was the council. My father told me to not fucking do this right before he got absolutely murdered. Oh, wow. They're like all the way over there. Look at that. All right. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Oh, how can I stop them? To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir, get my ambition and everything. So I was a peacekeeper last time. At least I attempted to be a peacekeeper, and that ended up going very well for me. So I think this time I would like to be... the mother of the nation. That's gonna be my thing. I want my people to be well fed. I want them to be taken care of. I want high farming. That's my goal. Faith is already high. Faith is at a 0 for some of our peeps. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. All right. Coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? Very well then. What must I do? We'll have a coronation and everything. Thank you, No Jeans, for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you. And nice Forest as well for the sub. You're too kind to me. You are too freaking kind. Appreciate you. All right. What do we want? What do we want? Man, I don't fucking know. You guys are all sorts of different in your shit. Outdated traditions. I'm going to veto the one that only hurts me. Just like last one, kind of just only hurt me. Whenever you guys vote for that, voted for outdated traditions, that put me at a little bit of a disadvantage. Although I didn't really need authority in the early game, it ended up being a little bit important to me in the later. You're gonna throw me into the river. You're throwing me into the river. Okay. All right. Yep. That sounds like you guys. Yep. Yep. Throwing me into the river. No authority. Pretty good stability. No authority. No authority in that. All right. That's good. I'll get thrown into the river, sure. You guys threw me into the river, whatever. It is decided. The queen will be thrown into the river. Oh, let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you to Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks soaking wet, the chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? We have fun here, all right? We have fun. When have the barons of the march back down from a fight? Never! I'll let you, I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Oh, wow. All right, well, here you go, barons. What do you want? Lower stability, raise others' defiance, or lower others' military? What do you think? What's your move? What's your game plan, barons? This is what you're gonna be doing the whole game. This is what you're doing the whole goddamn game. The Chiefs went for the raise others defiance, I think, last time, right? Yeah. So that's interesting. Oh, wow, you're tied. You guys just want war. Subterfuge definitely would fuck with me, because stability is, like, good and all that, but, yeah, no. Modernization's gonna... I don't know. Modernization's interesting. Modernization's gonna hurt. Intimidation is also going to hurt. I experienced intimidation last time and ended up getting really out of hand. Yeah, continue. Cool. 81% of nobles voted. For modernization, lower others' military. Interesting play. The barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that it's totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is in need of reform. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower the other region's military to a combined total of 8 or less in 4 seasons. All right, and what do the grandees want? A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. All right, what are you gonna do? Witch hunt? You want the highest faith? Do you want to raise your own farming? Or do you want to lower stability? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say a damn thing. Witch hunt. Wow. I will say, now that some votes have trickled in, I'm really interested that witch hunt is the one you're going for. Because if you went for raise your own farming, that's in alignment with my goal, and I would push for it. But, you know, I mean, if you want a witch hunt, that's fine. Go for it. Pop off. Pop off. It was interesting. It was interesting, though. Interesting. Worshippers need food. True. All right, witch hunt. Looks like your goal is to have the highest faith among everyone, which you already have a lot of faith, so, you know, that makes sense. That kind of, it tracks. I understand why. I just also noticed, I was like, that's in alignment with what I'm doing. You'd end up pretty powerful, in the early game anyway. Then everyone would probably dogpile on you. There's all sorts of heresy going on in the capital, and the Grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the Grandees, the Grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. Oh, only in 3. Wow. Okay. So you need to be faster then. Chiefs of the North, we all know that I should be on the throne, not this imposter, Queen CHEEMS. How are we gonna make that happen? Oh, lowest defiance is an interesting one for that character. Ray's own military, Ragnarok. Oh, God. So, Barons, and it's overwhelmingly Ray's own military. Barons and chiefs are going to be really fucking fighting over military. Like, Barons are gonna want everybody else to have shit military. Chiefs are gonna be the ones with the higher ones. Grandees, you're in a real position of power here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, you're gonna be the deciding vote for a lot of this. But you may make some enemies along the way, and people may not want to vote your faith in while that's going on. Anyway, that's interesting. All the possible usurpers for the throne are female, just an FYI. Should I just do all female voices then for this run? I should just do all female voices. I don't think I have that many female voices in my repertoire, though. The chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice. I'll attempt. I'll do it. I'll do the woman voice run. The chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the giants won't take their proposal seriously. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to be 5 or more in 3 seasons. Got it. Highest faith. Lower other regions' total military to 8 or less. Total military. And, I mean, the Barons are gonna have an uphill battle. It'll be interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. All right. Let's, I don't know. Let's check out the honor guard in a second. Your Highness, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Chief XX Kill Chaos shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Oh, I forgot these are supposed to be women. Fuck it. Gods be good. Nonsense. Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find the thing. Your Highness, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Kill Chaos' ancestor hexed my family with a curse of Morgana, turning every second daughter's hair bright blue. That's because her ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household. Enough! I know Kill Chaos stole my priceless ring. It brings the march, There's a fucking bug moving around. It brings the match great luck and bounty, and my dear niece is to wear it when she marries. God damn, this fucking bug is driving me crazy. Get out of my face, bug. All right. Immediately red versus blue. Fantastic. I'm going to, I'm gonna veto the choice that lowers farming. I don't care. I'm gonna let it be a pure vote between the two. You guys can figure that out. I just don't want farming to be lowered in this situation. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind the extra authority. I think it's the better option for me. But it seems like a lot of you guys, I don't know. You guys are just hanging out. So. The squabbling nobles. Isn't the chancellor going to, what's it called? Isn't sending the chancellor up gonna raise the defiance for some of you guys? I don't know, weird. It's gonna raise the defiance for the barons, correct? I wonder why the barons, oh wait, no, it raised the defiance for the north. Oh shit, never mind then. Lady Kulu thanks you profusely, but the chiefs are furious that the accusations are being taken seriously. You order the Chancellor to search Kill Chaos's home for this special ring. Goodness me, I do enjoy tales about such mysteries. I shall do my best. It's Bugs! Thank you! Thank you for your 4th month. Thank you again, No Jeans, for the 5 gifted. It's a lot of subs. It's a lot of money to spend on my goofy ass, but I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There are few survivors. I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the north, but surely they will vote with compassion. I mean, if you're asking for my choice, I would say we send financial aid. I think we send financial aid. Last time we didn't, and then the Archbishop showed up, and he was a fucking asshole. So, I say we send financial aid to the people who just had a tragedy happen inside of their area. But, you know, up to y'all. Hey, you guys are voting with compassion. Look at that. We're being compassionate. Look at that. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm surprised. I'm surprised how many of you guys, like 24 and 22. And of course, the barons seem a little bit more like focused on voting for other things. It seems like the barons are kind of voting more than the, maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. But we'll send stuff their way, yeah. We'll be compassionate. Send financial aid. Your funds go towards resettling the survivors in neighboring villages, with enough gold to see them through the winter. Defiance is now aloof. Treasury is a lot lower. And Chief Whammus skims a little off the top, of course, for their trouble. Whammus? What the hell? Come on, Whammy. Now that you are queen, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, their chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes. The grandees with fierce battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel, and the barons after a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Tell me about, I mean, we already heard about them. They get drunk, bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all. I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they are honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. Tell me about the Southern Battle Nuns.
Terrifying warriors, and they've sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty to the church is to the church above all, even your safety.
Tell me about the veterans of the March.
These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails.
I've made my decision. I'm not going with the foreign mercenaries, because that's expensive, and people are gonna get upset with me. It's woman time! Impact font, woman moment.
I will make arrangements at once.
The battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their solemn steel mask betraying nothing, before filing into formation behind your throne. Woman time! Yeah, their loyalties to the church. I'm in trouble. All right, what are we gonna start funding? Hey, farming! Farming! We love aqueducts! We love aqueducts, guys. We love it. It's our favorite. Come on, barons. Spend your money on some aqueducts. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let it roll in. Let it all roll in. Come on, just pay up. Get them aqueducts go. Yeah. Okay, all right. Still pretty high up. It's still pretty looking. We're looking good. We're looking good. It's gonna get funded, unless the chiefs come in and they grab either the trade or the stability. Looks like we're getting aqueducts. All right. I'll take it. The Grandees did upgrade their military a bit. I think they did that to spite the they did that to spite the barons. So that's unfortunate, but we'll figure it out. This should be fine. We'll be all right. Finding a spouse. Ooh, finding a spouse. Searching for the ring. The ring? The one ring to rule them all? All right, I'm curious about the ring.
Your Majesty, I've found Baroness Lady Kulu's ring, but the situation is delicate. Chief XX Kilchaos's niece has it, because Lady Kulu's niece proposed to her with it.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
My guardian, Kilchaos, doesn't understand true love. My dear Lavinia and I are meant to be together, feud or no.
God, I don't have that many woman voices. I just don't. Drama! Oh God!
All we want is a quiet life, a little garden, a flock of geese, 20 acres of land or so.
A quiet life, yeah. 20 acres of land, goddamn.
No one knows about this romance yet, but tensions are high. Both regions are using the feud to fuel a full-on rivalry between the barons and chiefs. Perhaps I'm soft-hearted, but I can't help feeling for this young couple. Is there a way we could resolve this peacefully?
Publicly bless the couple's union. Ooh. Publicly forbid the romance. Ooh. Provide a dowry to soothe the nobles' feelings on the matter. Quietly advise the couple to break it off. Publicly bless the couple's union. Love is love! Motherfuckers!
Oh, thanks, my liege.
My liege? You formally bless the upcoming marriage of Lavinia and Tove. Both barons and chiefs are outraged, claiming that you've disrespected their centuries-long feuding tradition. Awesome. As wedding preparations begin, the story of the love-struck couple catches the imagination of the Marcher peasants, who work together to make a cornucopia as a wedding gift. Farming is now bountiful, and we're feeling steady. Nice. Good situation. I mean, not in regards to, defiance, especially in the Chiefs area, but, we're chilling. At the very least, now nobody has, affecting defiance as a goal, Nobody's stirring the pot. They're just trying to lower militaries. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. But, Mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense. A queen can't rule alone. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Annie? Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Woman time. Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north. Yes, I remember. A tragedy. Well, apparently, the avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Okay, so we've done this one before, and it ended up going weird, where there was, like, people fighting or whatever. I'm just gonna say veto ordering the shut the tomb back up, and we'll just see what you guys decide between these two things. Up to y'all. Whatever. We're hanging. We're chilling. We'll see what happens. We'll see what goes down. Vote for what you want to vote for. We could go in again, or we could send some scholars this time. I don't know. Just kind of mess around, see dialogue options, whatnot. Man, that's one thing that I like about this game a lot, is that it's kind of like board game. It's very board gamey, but it definitely would get to a point where we would like probably skip through a lot of the dialogue and stuff like that, just because it's like, maybe repeat dialogue or whatever. But, you know, I like the board gamey aspect of it. It feels like really replayable, just in the way of like, who knows who's gonna fucking win at the end. It's just, you know, the in-between stuff. I'm sure they're gonna add like a lot more like dialogue content into this game though. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be good. Anyway. A team of scholars are sent forth to investigate, accompanied by a few officers of the watch to ensure their safety. You hope to hear back from them soon. Alright, I think that's it. End season. Next one. The richest nobles are in the north right now. All of the richest people are in the north. Unfortunately, that would add to their defiance, and I don't really want to do that, though. I don't want to tax the north, because the defiance aspect of it would get really rough. I could tax the grandees. I could do that. I could get a little defiance from them, and that would be fine. Faith doesn't care about money. It's about the principle or whatever. And then tax the barons. I'm gonna do that. I don't think I want to do a common tax though. God, so many of the north are rich though that it makes me want to tax the north, but I'm not gonna tax the north because the defiance is too high. I think the grandees can, yeah, they could take just a small hit, and we'll worry about it later. I'm sorry, it's a small hit. It's a small hit. Taking a small hit. Oh God. let's go ahead and meet the happy couple. Yeah, the two, right?
Your Majesty, that couple from the march in the north are here to speak to the council. Oh, Your Majesty, you've brought us so much joy. I can't believe I finally get to be with my dear Tove. But it's not all good. We wanted to get married and start a farm together. Enjoy some peace and quiet for a change. All we need is each other and a few adorable animals, and the wedding would be tiny. 300-400 people at the most. But of course, Lady Kulu and Kir Chaos refuse to give us anything. Please, Your Highness, help us just once more.
Ah, God. Lady Kulu should be given some marcher land. Okay. Interesting. Lady Kulu should be given some land from the north. The north is gonna get upset at me if I do that. This farm idea is silly. They're on their own. It would lower a lot. The couple should forge their own path in the south. I think that's what they should do. I think they should form their own path in the south. Is there any option I really want to get rid of? It would give them more wealth, too. Monarch's choice. That's just my preferred voting option. I'll let you guys vote on this, though. I'm not gonna veto anything here. Who knows if I'll need my veto later. You guys can do this one. You guys figure it out. I don't fucking know. That's what I think. I think they should go south. Figure their shit out. Get a little bit of wealth. Sure, a little defiance will go up, you know, whatever. That's fine. We're chilling. We're hanging out. I actually do need to probably confront the defiance shit. Because it's starting to raise for a lot of you guys. And it's getting a little uncomfortable. Yeah, interesting. No, we really haven't seen that many, what's it called? Like, military or faith-focused things. But, that should be fine. Should be good. Forge your own path in the south. People are not happy with me. Yeah, people are not fucking happy. Few nobles want their relatives to become humble farmers, especially if it's because of a whirlwind romance with someone of a rival lineage. Neither the barons nor the chiefs are happy. Come on, you know, this is the moral option, right? This is the moral option. But the grandees welcome them eagerly, even giving them some scrubby land to live on. Oh, good for the south. Good for the south. Look, your wealth increased. I taxed you a little bit, but it came back around because you got some wealth off of it. It turns out that the lovers have a knack for wilderness life, helped along by a lucky ring, and they quickly cultivate a thriving farm that brings prosperity to the area. Lavinia and Tove even named their first child after the queen. Little CHEEMS grows up peacefully in the country, far away from feuding families. That's so cute! That's so cute! I'm so happy with the options that we've decided. Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh my god. Bizarre news from the tomb in the north, Your Majesty. The scholars of Quack University have finished their excavation. Inside, they made contact with an army of warriors made entirely from ice. The frozen soldiers apparently declared that their loyalty lies with King Bjarnolf, and they asked to be taken to him. Who in the blazes is King Bjarnolf? King Bjarnolf died 400 years ago. He was a king back when the North was independent. Apparently, the Ice Warriors are having trouble understanding this, though. What do you suggest?
King Bjarnolf is interred in the Hall of Heroes at Wintergate. We could take them to see his skeleton. Perhaps that will persuade him he's dead.
Tell him I'm King Bjarnolf? I'm gonna gaslight them? Nah, that's not gonna work. Fuck, that'll lower farming, but I feel like it's kind of just the best option. I'm gonna veto sealing them in the tomb for good. And then you guys can figure out from there. Y'all figure it out from there. Oh, barons. Barons want B. Oh, man. And apparently one chief, a little confusing from that chief. Hey, guys, I think that we should take them apart. I think we should cut them open. I don't want the farming to go down. That makes me sad, the idea of the farming going down, but at the same time, it's especially bad with the chiefs too. My farming isn't great with them because they're a goddamn Nordic tribe. Of course, they have a hard time with farming, but I don't know. Shit. I mean, those are the votes. I think that's it. It was close, but Nords ended up coming out on top with it. Take the Ice Warriors to sing King Bjarnolf's skeleton. You hear reports that when the Ice Warriors gazed upon King Bjarnolf's skeleton, they let loose an eerie, otherworldly howl. For 100 miles around, the crops rotted in their fields, and the birds fell from the sky. Then they shattered, one by one, like dropped wine glasses. Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. I have found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young candidate. Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on each easel. All right, then. Let's see the eligible candidates. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Offin, firstborn son of the northern Netenchi clan. He's your typical northern lad. Even among the northerners, he's made something of a name for himself as a fearsome warrior. He was already engaged once, but it didn't last. Not sure why. Could seal the appeal. From the south, Zakin, the eldest heir of the, Takachit's lineage, famed for their wit, their style, and as you can see, their good looks. They spend most of their time in their library, face buried in some book of ancient history, and they've got grand plans by all accounts. They want to change the world. Not bad. Not bad at all. And finally, we have the Marches offering. Eureka Sion of the prestigious Mark of Lash Power 1's bloodline. And you can be sure that she'll tell you how prestigious her bloodline is. Like most barons, she's great passion for hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. And nor is she actually. She walks with a limp ever since she shot herself in the shin trying to hit a ferret. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I should do the north. That's the right option. I personally, in the same way that I liked the traders before, personally, I like the southern candidate the most. That's me personally. South, you taxed us, but I also gave you money by giving you one of the best damn farmers in the region. So, you know, it doesn't even apply. I taxed you, but I made up for it. That and you're already my royal guard, so, you know. We are friends with the crown. My only worry So you guys have a lot of power. And I need to recover my relationship with the chiefs. But who knows how much I'm going to be pissing the chiefs off. The barons is an interesting one. Maybe the barons. The barons, I think, have the hardest goal. Lowering the military of not only the chiefs who are attempting to gain military, but also the grandees who, you know, are pretty good. They're also gonna want their military. I have made my decision. If I refuse to marry any of them, it's gonna piss off all of them. I gotta marry one of them. I feel like the north is the best option. Is it the one that I necessarily want to do? I don't know, but I feel like I should do the north. I should do the north. Let's do the north. Let's Oddfin of the north.
Excellent. I'll start making the arrangements.
I went for the north. The north was clutching the assassination play last run? Yeah, but they were loyal to me. Who knows how loyal they're gonna be to me in this fucking game. Jeez. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Tinamesca, two grandees lie back to enjoy the sun.
Praise be! Whisperings of our plan have reached the peasants, and they are in an uproar. They are calling for the sins of the queen to be laid bare. I already have leads on information from inside the palace that we can use against the queen. It's only a matter of time. We have the High Inquisitor on our side, but we must also sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone. For the next stage of this scheme, the grandees must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8.
Fuck, it's already at that. Of the other regions? Yeah, it's already at that. Guys, we gotta lower our defiance. Fuck! The grandees are running away with it! They're running away with it! They're running away with it, guys! Far to the north, where the snow blankets the landscapes and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world. Ragnarok.
Praise Morgana. Initial talks with the ice giants are going so well that they've gifted us a new patch of fertile land in the northern valleys.
The gods are good. With luck.
This doesn't fit.
With luck, this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world. Aye, the ice giants are a formidable ally, tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks, and those southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first, we must offer something the giants desire. A whole kingdom's worth of pillage. Just what I was thinking. If we filled the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the giants won't be able to resist.
They must raise the other region's trade to a combined total of 8 or more. It's already at that! What the fuck? What is going on here? Anonymous voting. I'm taking anonymous voting. I don't know. What the fuck is going on, man?
Your wedding to Oddfin is naturally the talk of the kingdom.
Yep, we have a giant party. Just like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, we're getting ready for the ceremony, yeah.
Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Then I pronounce you queen and husband.
Oh my god. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance.
Your husband Oddfin delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. By the time you find yourself alone with Oddfin, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired.
I miss the north. It's too warm down here.
I'd much prefer to Oh, it's not so bad down here.
Really? Everyone down here speaks in circles.
Are you kidding? I love it.
Well, I suppose you were born into it, weren't you? It's like complaining to a fish about the water.
After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. Seems your husband is happy to take his time and get to know you. Oh! Yikes. Fucking yikes. I wonder if I say the right dialogue options to him specifically, if he instantly feels like, oh, let's boingle down, you know, and then we make doinkage. I don't know. I am most pleased with the new fortress we built on my land, but the soldiers believe the fortress is cursed. Desertions are at an all-time high among those garrisoned there. Why in the seven hells do they believe that? Nobody knows. They'd say it just gives them a creepy feeling. What should we do? What should be done about the creepy fortress in the south? So, we could have an exorcism. Could lower their military, which the barons need. We could lower their military and also raise defiance, which the barons would also probably want. Lowering the military wouldn't even not be all that bad of an idea for the chiefs because of their war plans. You fuckers. God damn. I'm gonna veto this one. Well, do I need defiance? Yeah, I'm vetoing razing the fortress to the ground. We're not doing that. All right. You're gonna perform an exorcism. Wow. It would have been interesting to actually go, fucking anonymous on this one. Maybe I should have done that instead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, it looks like the exorcism is happening. All right, well, it's a 60% chance of an exorcism. Let's see what goes on. Let's see what happens. When the High Inquisitor reports back a few weeks later, it's not good news. Oh shit, they failed. Oh no. Oh god. I didn't find any hobs, witches, ghosts, or demons inhabiting the fortress, but something is very wrong with the place. The Inquisition has failed you, Your Highness. We should shut down the whole fortress until we identify which evil force is at work. What did that lower for them? Did that lower their faith? Oh man, I should have paid attention. Okay, all right, let's do an exotic plant. Grandy Buttabing. Lower the faith and military. Oh, okay. All right. They don't really need the faith as much anymore, though. They need the defiance. That's what they want. Grandy Buttabing 1 strides into the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot from which grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Highness. I thought you might like to name this exciting discovery. Planty McPlantface! Descriptive! I like it. This stuff grows wonderfully fast. It tastes horrible, but the farm animals don't mind. I suggest we grow it in the south as livestock feed. Or perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. Ooh.
Bruh. Fucking cultivate it. What do you mean? Cultivate that shit. Cultivate it in the south. It's not gonna harm any of the other, it's not gonna harm the barons. It's not gonna harm the chiefs. It's only good. It's only good for, yeah, it's only good if we only just get farming for it. So, yeah, cultivate it in the south, guys. Yeah. It's not gonna harm the barons or the chiefs. I mean, it's just a good answer. That's just a solid answer. All right, nice. I'm glad we agreed. I was unable to do anything, not a single goddamn thing, about the fact that both the chiefs and the grandees have definitely done their goals. I mean, maybe actually, now that I think about it, the grandees actually lost the defiance that they needed. But the chiefs are running away with it. Yikes. Defiance is now loyal. Yellow has lost their minds? No, so Yellow wants the defiance for chiefs and barons to be high. If the defiance is high for them, it doesn't add. They need it to be at an 8 for these two factions. It's not for their faction. So them being loyal is actually just fine and good. They just want you two, to not be loyal. Same with, the modernization. The barons don't want no military overall. They want no military for the chiefs and the grandees. Yeah, and then, chiefs adding trade to their own faction doesn't help them. So, yeah. Southern farmers plant fields of Planty McPlantface to support their livestock. It spreads alarmingly fast, and the pastures become known as the Planty McPlantface Sea. Villagers claim you could walk for a day and not reach the end. Nice. Hopefully it doesn't become invasive. Oh, Jesus. Amidst dark and foreboding forest, a small, squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Great God, those other regions still throw their military weight around, Sadly, yes. We need to prove to these fools that the only army in this kingdom needs is ours. The Baron's aim is to lower the other region's combined military to 8 or less. And Ragnarok is about to happen unless we can lower trade a lot. So if we could take a no trade option, that's the move, guys. That's the fucking move. A plague of rats. Rats. Grandee Bogadith strands into the council chambers, distraught, leaving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the south are overrun by vermin. We've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Anything to lower trade? No? Nothing? Fuck. I mean, farming we could do. Farming is easy right now. I think farming. I think we take the 90% farming. Right? A. That's an A right there. Go for A, guys. Go for A. I believe in A. Why is C getting so many votes? Oh, wow. So it still tells you which faction they're in. Okay, this is the most useless law. What? What do you mean? What do you mean it still tells you the faction? That's what? Okay. That's that's a little nope. That's a little nope. That's a little no thank you, I think. Wow. Oh, we should have taken the farming one. What an awful law to take. What, dude, what do I care that everybody is anonymous? I want their names there. I don't want them to see which faction is voting for what, you know? It's definitely meant for less players, but still, it's like, bruh, because a lot of people are just gonna be a part of a faction. I love you guys. A lot of you are just a part of a faction, and you're probably voting with whatever you see your faction is voting the highest, you know? Like, kind of like the herd mentality sort of thing. So my thought was that Anonymous would remove that herd mentality entirely, but it just did not do that. So that's a little unfortunate. That was my idea. But I don't know. Wacky. Oh, is it a bug? Dev here, screenshotting this to Phil's bug. Okay, cool. Cause I felt like I read it and I was like, no way, that's what's intended, right? Okay. Yeah, this game it's in early access as well. I was given a special code when I went to TwitchCon. I talked to the dev about it and everything, one of the devs. And they're very, very kind, gave me a code and everything. But yeah, no, I mean, game still needs some work and everything. So yeah, I appreciate that. Very nice, very nice. Grandee Bogadith bows to you deeply. I can't thank you enough, Your Highness. You send a caravan of cats over to the south. By the time they reach their destination, they're both hungry and very angry. The perfect rat-catching mindset. I'll wait to hear what happens. Succeeded! But Defiance can't go any lower anyway, so I guess we're fine. Soon the rats are gone. A following springs up around one of the particularly successful mouser, whose nickname is the Colonel, and a bronze statue is put up in his honor. The Colonel. Falling springs up. The Colonel. I love it. No! 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 We don't want this! We don't want more trade! No! 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 What do you mean? I didn't. That's why I voted for. I told you guys to vote for the other one. Oh my God. When you see anything with economy, trade is probably going to be a part of it. You're crazy. Y'all are crazy. Falling into right into our trap. It's not even me. I told them to vote somewhere else. Oh my God, they wanted the cats. They wanted the cats. I love the cats. I agree. Sometimes you just gotta do it for just cause you just want to send the cats out, you know? The cats increased the economy. They did. Chiefs are gonna win. Chiefs are gonna win because of the cats. Cats are on the Chiefs side. Cats want Ragnarok. He greatly enjoyed sunning himself beside the statue, and the townspeople bring him dried fish for luck. Whether or not the gifts affect the town's fortunes remain to be seen. But he's a very happy cat indeed. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. A fishy wedding. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. Thank you, Stanley, for the 100 bits, by the way. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good one. The cat is the real winner. Who's the heir going to be? Can we have like a part of the heir voting section just be the cat? Can I vote the cat into can I vote the cat into royalty? I don't know. I feel like that's it was wacky. It's wacky. Ninth preserve us, great nation. The Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I hear it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish.
The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea. Perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. That's actually badass. Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the queen to attend. I mean, love is love, but at the same time... man, what do we need to do here? I mean, stability... I don't really... Stability would be nice. Defiance going up is fine. I don't really care. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really... I guess Defiance going up would be good for... Yeah, Defiance going up would be good for the Grandees. That's what they want. But if Stability goes up, then I'm at Stability 9. That's really good stability. Condemn the wedding and sever diplomatic ties with the Isle of Saul. Why do I feel like that's going to have some bad consequences? This is what I choose. Because I feel like this is going to lead to some shit that's going to make me real sad. And this is going to lead to the Grandees going away with it. If you're a chief or a baron, my message to you, B. I understand the Defiance is going down, guys, but think about the consequences of severing diplomatic ties with the Isle of Saul. Think about the consequences of your actions. Oh, things may get really bad if we sever diplomatic ties with an entire island, and a lot of you are actually voting that I should attend the wedding, which is really confusing because the Grandees absolutely want that to happen. Actually, a surprising amount of the Grandees are voting for C instead of A. I would think that Defiance going up would be something that they would prefer. I'm really confused by your votes here, guys. I don't really know what to say. I'm gonna end voting because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm attending the wedding. Fish love. Love is love, baby. Love is love. Excellent. The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. His kingdom is sliding into madness. Oh, shut up, Great Inquisitor. Oh, wow. Okay, Defiance only went up for the Grandees. Interesting. Okay, cool. That's good, actually. And stability is up. We're now peaceful and everything. This is great. This is great news. Our farming is amazing. Oh my god. It's too bad we can't lower our trade, and the Chiefs are absolutely going to get this. I don't think I've had an opportunity to lower trade, even if I wanted to. But the peasants, sentimental as ever, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Barons, let's lower the crap out of your trade if we can. We need a big hit. A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the march, Your Majesty. The commoners are claiming it's a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything that I can do? Just the peasants being peasants? Just peasants things? I could roll for authority, or I could roll for faith. I'm gonna roll for... I'm gonna roll for faith. Oh. Alright. Well, my stability's gone down. That's unfortunate. The priests of the march preached that the comet is actually a good omen due to the new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. Unfortunately, the peasants don't believe a word of it. For a few weeks, the march is gripped by panic. Riots break out in the streets. Soothsayers wander the land foretelling doom. Oh, God. Ooh, what are we funding?
chiefs, you love farming. You guys have pretty rough farming right now. You're not the ones who need trade, because these guys, I mean, it's these guys you want to have in trade. You already got the trade and everything. You got the trade on lock, okay? Chiefs, you know what to buy. Buy that aqueduct, baby. Come on, buy that aqueduct, baby. Buy that aqueduct, baby. Oh, God, the grandees are rich. Oh, jeez. Why are you raising your trade? I mean, to be fair, the Chiefs are gonna get it regardless. But you raising the trade is helping them in this situation. So, yeah, wacky, crazy shit. Jeez, your rolls defy math at this point. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about where I am or who I am or why I am or I don't know any of what's going on. All right, looks like the grandees were so rich, they just bought whatever. Oh, the chiefs can buy it for the grandees. Interesting. I didn't know that they could do that, actually. That's really interesting. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. And they bought this. The barons are, that is so rough for you guys, man. I'm so sorry to those guys specifically. All right, well, let's go to a strange encounter. For the last months, Your Highness, our new fortress has stood disused and forlorn in the middle of its swamp. I went to visit it a few days ago, and the atmosphere remains as oppressive and creepy as ever. We stand little chance of reclaiming it. While I was there, I met a woman who'd set up camp on the battlements. She claimed to be doing research from the look of her. I think she was a witch. A witch? Gadzooks! My thoughts exactly, Your Highness. I hurried out there to avoid being turned into a frog. Witches are not to be taken lightly, Your Grace. We must consult the council. We could roll on faith, we could lower our faith, or we could just let her continue doing witchy things. I don't know. Vote anonymously, but not that anonymously. I wonder if the bug will hit again. I don't know. Probably, right? I would think so. Oh? Oh, hey! Oh, the bug didn't happen this time. Bug didn't happen. Oh, no. There it is. Oh, God, there it is. There it is. There it is. I think they're also spaced out in a way. I don't know if this is actually what's going on. I'm kind of curious. But it looks like they're spaced in a way where, yeah, where even before it goes to this screen, you can tell where the votes are actually going. You can tell that the Chiefs are the ones. Can we just get some test votes here in the middle if anybody hasn't voted? Because, I mean, it's one or the other here, but just get some test votes so that way we can see whether or not, like, okay, we can confirm this was the Chiefs. That was the Chiefs. So they are spaced out. Yeah. They are a little spaced out. All right, you can vote for whatever you want now. Thank you for the test votes, by the way. Yeah, so just gonna be one of those things that that probably gets fixed and everything. I wouldn't imagine. Again, yeah, it's probably not an issue whenever you're playing with like 24 people, but you know, whenever you have a couple peeps, maybe like, you know, around like 100, 150 voting. 150 is a little generous to myself. But yeah, no, whenever there's that many people voting, then it can get a little weird. Oh, well, it is like 150. Never mind then. What should be done? Leave the witch. Carry on doing witchy things without interfering. Oh, that's what you voted for. Okay. You decide to let the witch carry on doing whatever it is that witches do. She can't make the abandoned fortress any creepier, surely. Man, we are gonna be in trouble. My heir! My hair.
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It felt more like a life sentence than a wedding. Oh, don't be so dramatic. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured, who you can mold into your own image. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. I plan to adopt a lowborn child from the orphanage. The nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to reconsider. My mind is made up, Mother. I'm sure history will remember you as a champion of the people, if it remembers you at all. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Hero of the people! What are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? Sure, I don't care if I piss people off, but I'm a good person, all right? I'm a good person. We're hanging. We're hanging out. You don't want to carry your own child? Nah, I'm a girl boss. I got shit to do. Pregnant women, also girl bosses. That's fucking... They're doing more shit than any of the rest of us. They're the biggest of the girl bosses. I just, I'm queen. I'm busy, man. I don't got time. I don't got time to raise a kid and raise them decently, imbue them with good values. Anyway, crazy shit.
You're aware of the ice giants, I hope, brutish creatures that live in the frozen waste beyond our northern borders. In a time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. Now, the chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're trying to forge an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom.
Uh-oh. Ice giants? That's even worse than I thought.
What are the chiefs offering to those overgrown monsters? My intelligence suggests that the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. It's not often I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even ice giants can sense such a lucrative opportunity. What am I supposed to do? Tank my economy? That would certainly be one strategy, yes.
We could send tribute to the ice giants. Or we could build a wall! What are our militaries at? Vetoing that. I think. So trade goes down, that's fine. Defiance goes up. It's good for the grandees, but I don't know. The freaking chiefs are already in a great position, so it's got to swing one way. If you're a baron, I suggest you say build a great wall. If you're a chief, I also suggest you say build a great wall. That's what I think. I mean, it's a win-win for the grandees. It's not necessarily a win-win. It's a win. All right, But if I trusted in the strength of our arms to defeat them, that's a big win for the chiefs. And I can't have that because the chiefs are in more of a strong position than the grandees. The grandees are in a fucking strong position, but I think that the wall is the best option. Yeah, for sure. Interesting. All right, voting has closed. B, build a great wall along the northern border.
A wall? I don't think that's necessary. Such things always end up being torn down eventually.
Perhaps he's right, but at least it'll take some time for the giants to tear the wall down. Work on the Soames. Oh God, I'm pulling a Donald Trump. What's going on? The CHEEMS wall. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, we're going to build a wall, and we're going to keep the giants out. Fucking A. Jesus Christ. This is awful. This is awful. This is, no, I wish we had just trusted the strength of our military. Wow, my God. The Chief's stat goal will not be evaluated for another 2 seasons. Oh, we've delayed it! We've delayed it! Oh, shit. Okay, that's awesome. That's really good. I love it. I love it. That's amazing. Deep in the south, the grandee paces back and forth along the balcony of her hillside villa. I'm told that progress is slow. How could they be so blind, trusting in that fool of a queen after everything she's done? Yep, they want the combined defiance of 8 or more. They're so rich. They're so fucking rich. I think I gotta tax yellow. I wanna hear what some barons have to say in chat. I wanna hear what some barons. If I see tax yellow, tax the south, tax yellow, tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich. Tax the rich. All right. We're taxing the rich. There you go. Eat the rich. Betray us again. Listen, you guys are just doing really well, okay? And I'm making sure that you're doing really well. And I'm helping you guys out. I'm giving you a lot of wealth. A lot of wealth. You know? It's treason then. Oh, it's not treason. Don't be so dramatic. You have one of the most successful farms in the world. I raised your wealth earlier in the game. I'm taxing you again. I'll give back to you guys. You guys know I'll give back to you. You guys will get something. Don't even worry about it. You're gonna be fine. It's a little give and take. I can't just give you guys everything. I gotta take some. I'm gonna take some too. Look, I'll have that's 3 in the yellow area, so you know I'll have a chance to get back. Thank you, Kill Chaos. Thank you for your prime. Thanks for being you. Thank you, Kill Chaos. Appreciate you. It's join and then your preferred pronouns. So join he, she, or they. Our lovely Planty McPlantface is flourishing, which is wonderful, but a few naysayers are concerned, which is ridiculous. The vegetation only swallowed a few villages. It's all perfectly fine. Like, look at this, guys. Order southern farmers to manage its growth. That's a 100% chance. Let the planting McPlantface flourish. Maybe we don't do that. My personal choice, give yourself some more wealth. Give yourself some more wealth. If maybe don't give yourself the trade, actually. Maybe I should veto that. Maybe I should veto that to try and say no trade. Because some of you guys are going to vote on it for the wealth. And some of you guys are... But, I mean, fuck. You guys already have so much trade anyway. I don't think it's even going to matter. I think I'm okay with all these options. I think if anything, I just hate that one. My choice, my monarch's choice is this. That's all. I'll leave you up to your own devices. Thank you. Thank you, Hoingo Boingo, for the 200 bits. Can we see the noble list for new joiners like me? I will go ahead and show off the noble list in a little while. Look out for your name. Thank you, Hoingo Boingo. Thank you, Pluto Smith, for your 6 month. Half a year, baby. Look at that. Look at that. And Mikey O'Fool with 2 years. Oh my God. Thank you, Mikey, so much for 2 whole goddamn years. Congrats on the new badges. Lots of new badges across the board. All right, look out for your name. I'm going through it again. Probably won't for a little while after this, so try and find yourself. Try and find where you are. Look for yourself in the list. Because, again, there's no real way, unfortunately, yet for you guys to see like what faction you're a part of unless I go through it. So I need to do this occasionally, but I don't do it like super duper often because, you know, we're playing the game and everything. It does kind of pause things for a bit whenever I move through this. God damn, I didn't realize how rich the Chiefs were, but I guess it's because, yeah, actually, now that I look at it, the Chiefs aren't all that rich. Yeah. Yep. Look at that. All right. Hopefully you found yourself. If you didn't, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jay Schmitty. Thank you for half a year. Congrats on your new badge as well. Holy shit. Crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. What did we end up going for? Oh, hey, we went for this one. Nice. I liked that. I liked that answer. It's a 100% chance of success. Order southern farmers to manage its growth. The farmers of the south trying to keep the planting plant face in check. Of course they succeed. It's hard work, with the scent of those blooms causing euphoria, then exhaustion. But the swamps and stuff are under control, for now at least. I'm okay with there being no change there. I'm kind of chill with that. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. During a meeting with the council nobles, a commotion erupts as Grandy's silver chaos wolf lets out a piercing scream. By the ninth! It's here! It's here! He faints away, falling to the ground with a crash. By the ninth god, somebody fetch water! A servant runs for water and holds it to Silver Chaos Wolf's mouth. I thought I'd be safe from it here, but alas! When we built that fortress on my lands, some manner of specter was disturbed, and it made me its target. What's it doing exactly? Are we really entertaining this nonsense? I hear voices, Your Holiness, little pinpricks at the back of my mind. Just now I saw a horrid grey shape hanging over me, its face a rotting mask. We're too old for campfire tales, Silver Chaos Wolf. I beg you, Your Majesty and gathered nobles, come to my aid. We must banish this race. Ha! I mean, it'll only raise defiance for Grandies, right? But still, I don't know. I would prefer something else instead of that. I'll let you guys figure out what you want to do. They're clearly delusional. Thank you for the 100 bits. Simple name John. Appreciate you. Yeah, I would say we research it. That's smart. That's smart. That's a good middle option. I like a B vote there. Thank you, Pythe, for your 9th month as well. Thanks, guys. This is a lot of support. A lot of love and support this stream. I really appreciate it, y'all. Thank you very much. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, just messaging about Overwatch plans tonight. Alright, let's check it out. Wow, overwhelming B. Look at that. Overwhelming. I hardly knew her whelming. Alright, we'll research it. You summon the chief architect, who nods thoughtfully when you explain the situation. This sort of thing is an occupational hazard when building on historical sites. Keep on your toes. It keeps you on your toes, doesn't it? It's your job to make sure your buildings aren't ghost-free. Found out what or who this ghost is. This fortress wasn't built on a graveyard or something, was it? Find out what or who this ghost is. Of course, Your Majesty. Yeah, I'm sure it would be easy to sort out. He hurries off to Quail University to delve through the records. You can only hope Silver Chaos Wolf's troubles do not get worse in the meantime. An island arises. Oh God! I knew that this would come back, so I'm glad that we ended up like supporting the wedding and everything. Your Highness, Your Majesty, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen halfway between our shores and the Isle of Sal. Apparently, the finfolk raised it from their depths using the weird ocean magic. It's true, Your Majesty. The finfolk raised an island to celebrate the marriage of the prince and the Archduke of Sal. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We cannot let it fall into Salish hands. Okay. Pay a wizard to sink the island back into the sea. That's gonna fucking kill my treasury. The queen shall just attend the wedding as planned. I could just attend the wedding as planned. They're not our enemies, you know? We can be nice to them. We can be nice to the fish people. We don't need to cause a problem. Send a chancellor to seduce the finfolk prince, sabotaging the wedding. Okay, that's a bad idea. Send the queen to conduct secret negotiations with the finfolk. Okay. All of these ideas hurt me greatly. Fuck. I mean, I gotta veto one of these. I gotta veto one of these. Do I wanna do this? And just have 0 treasury? You guys are gonna try and seduce the prince. You guys are gonna try and seduce him. I have to cut you off of seducing him. I can't let you seduce him. I can't let you seduce the fucking prince, guys. Oh, wow, you wanna make an enemy of the fish folk. Oh, shit. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's my whole treasury that's gonna be gone. Oh, man. See, will trade really suffer if I have 0 treasury? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what'll happen when I hit 0 treasury. Maybe I should have vetoed that. Ooh. I know you guys would have seduced the prince, though. I know you guys would have done it. Hey, only 57% of you have voted. You know, I might wait a little bit longer on this one just in case, you know, just in case, you know, more of you want to vote for B. Souring relations with the finfolk might hurt trade. You're right. You're right. God, you voted for fucking true love too, and now you're trying to, like, literally, this is like almost a declaration of war. Like, if they know that we did it, we're gonna be in trouble. Oh man, all right, we're sinking the island, I guess. Fuck! The wizard waddles into your throne room. A thin pool of brine forms around his feet, staining your nice carpet.
You want me to put that item back on the water? Bit big of magic, eh? I have to go up against the finfolk.
You will be adequately compensated.
My tower of coral does need some repairs. I'll do it.
The wizard is as good as his word. A few weeks later, the island sinks back beneath the waves as it suddenly first appeared. Wow. 0. Stability isn't peaceful, though. With the island dowry gone, the Archduke's wedding plans fall through. You hear no more chatter about finfolk marriages. Oh no. Oh no. You guys killed the wedding. Back in the north, Chief Kid Kronos is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Meat is being passed around in good measure, and some chiefs are dancing on the table. That can only mean 2 things. Really good news, or really bad news.
Will it go boom? Pass me the drink, you old lout. I'm drinking until my ancestors feel it.
For those ice giants I saw on my way through your lands, have we really done it?
Your eyes don't deceive you, lad. They'll be marching with us come the morrow. And by Gralla's beard did they come out in force. We must have really impressed them with the reports of the kingdom's bounty.
We need to reduce chief military, guys. Grandees and barons. Chief military. Issue. God. It's unfortunate because your defiance is way too high and you know, if we lower their military, these guys are gonna get upset with us, and then suddenly the grandees are in a really good position, but the chiefs are in an almost winning the game position, so we need to figure something out.
Your eyes don't deceive you, lad. They'll be marching with us come the morrow, and by Gralla's beard did they come out in force. We must have really impressed them with our reports of the old kingdom's bounty. The gods are good. But what will happen after the ice giants march? Axe of my ancestors, I hadn't thought about that. Someone fetch me another drink, then assemble the other chiefs. Quickly, damn you.
Ooh. Let the ice giants fight alone and swoop into the kingdom's rescue, or march with the giants and devastate the kingdoms. This is a vote for the chiefs. Wow. 0 votes for B. Yeah, I was like, you guys don't want to work with the giants? I absolutely would work with the giants. You kidding me? Oh, Dire Wolfjaw! Thank you so much for the legend. Hey, thank you, Dire Wolfjaw. Dire Wolfjaw, it's a bit difficult right now with votes in chat, but make sure that you let me know what Pokemon card you want your name written down on. We'll get you popped into the Book of Legends next time we do our little like ceremony or whatever. Come on, you guys should lower stability. You guys should lower stability. You should do that. How so? Discord? Yeah, if that works. If you're in the Discord and everything, try and let a mod know. You can just at Darls. Or any of the mods, Ravelli, just any of them. Just let them know, and we can get you put into the book. Come on, march with the giants, get. All right, fine. I understand. You're trying to win. Lower authority. All right. Well, now I need to worry about that. That's fun. All right.
Devious. Brilliantly so. Why, it's almost dishonorable. Don't get too excited. The Queen must be too weak to mount a response. If all the regions united, the giants could be thrown back into the north with ease. Oh, gods! Can't a man enjoy his drink without being warned about consequences or plans for 5 minutes?
For the final stage of the scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 3 or less. It's at a 5 right now. We have a 2 authority buffer. Okay. You fucking no. You fucking no. You fucking no. I'm going for iron choice. You know I'm going for iron choice. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Grandies, barons. You know what to do. Oh God, we're bankrupt. Oh God, we're bankrupt. Wait, did we lose because we're bankrupt? Here it is. She holds up a single gleaming coin.
Oh, what's that? The treasury, in its entirety. There's nothing left, Your Majesty. You're broke. Oh, is that why all my servants are gone? Yes, but it's not the servants you should be worried about.
Outside the palace, something rumbles like thunder.
Oh, now what?
The soldiers in your armies, and even the city watch, none of them have been paid in months. They're marching on the capital. You better grab your things, Your Majesty.
Did I fail? Because I didn't know! I didn't know that spending all my money would make me fail, but it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense now that I think it makes a lot of sense. Can I just tax people real quick?
Well, I'm going to run away like a coward.
You run out of the stable, saddle a horse, and gallop through the streets as fast as you can with nothing but the clothes on your back and a single gold coin. Behind you, the soldiers overwhelmed the few remaining loyal watchmen and began to loot the palace. You urge your horse onward, leaping over fountains and crashing through market stalls.
This is all just a temporary setback.
You'll see out the rest of your reign in exile, slowly gathering support to reclaim your throne. It'll be hard work, yes, but you're sure you can do it. You're Queen CHEEMS. You can do anything. You're not looking where you're going. You run headfirst into a low-hanging sign, knocking you off your horse and dashing your brains all over the cobblestones. Having left no heir, it will be up to the nobles to vote for your successor from among the claimants. You can only hope that they will keep the kingdom more stable than you did. What are you talking about? We're at stability 9. Well, that's an unfortunate end. And the chiefs don't even get an option. Oh, why did you guys vote? Why did you listen? Anybody who voted for the fucking for the treasury to go out of, oh my God. Why did you all vote for the treasury to go out? Why did you kill our treasury? Oh, I should have vetoed it. But I knew that you guys would try to seduce the fucking mermaid man. So, should have let us have the fish. You guys voted for self-murder, okay? You guys voted for not getting paid. The real treasury was the friends we made along the way. We wanted to kiss the fish. We found, oh man. Oh God. Wish I could turn back time. Wish I could find a way. Oh wow. It seems like the Nords picked a favorite. All right. Nazar. Fantastic. Out of money and facing an uprising by her own soldiers, Queen CHEEMS fled the capital, only to bash her brains out on a low-hanging sign. The Barons' revolutionary plans for their new model army were quietly shelved, but not forgotten. Those blueprints will surely come in useful someday. The chiefs' agreement with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about the matters of the throne. There's no treasure. There's no treasure for the ice giants to come find. You get attacked by the giants. You deserve this. The Grandees leapt into the power vacuum left by Queen CHEEMS' death, and Nazar took the crown with the council's blessing. You know what? To be fair, with the ending that the chiefs got, that makes a lot of sense why you guys didn't get an heir. They told us in an order that was like a little bit like, oh, what? You know, but no, it makes sense. It tracks. You guys shouldn't have, yeah, no, you guys shouldn't have had the throne because you promised the giants a whole lot of treasure and then there was no fucking treasure anymore because everybody voted to make sure that the fish man couldn't get married. Why? Oh my God. I can't believe this. We did this to ourselves, guys. We did this to ourselves. Queen CHEEMS, the poor. It went pretty well, though. I gotta say, like, 9 stability and, like, your food situation was so good. If I had had an heir and they had come to me about my, it starts with an A. What is the thing that I want to do? It starts with an A. The thing that I want to do. Ambition. Yeah, my ambition. My ambition probably would have been fulfilled, I want to say. I might be wrong about that. Maybe I am wrong. I mean, the Chiefs didn't really have a whole lot of food, so maybe I needed them fed, but I had the Grandies at a 10. Whack. Run it back. Oh, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Can you click the noble tab? Is there a noble tab? Oh, nobles. Oh, wow. Wealthiest noble. Ecovion. Poorest noble. ALX. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that we could do that. Kingdom. Authority. Treasury. Stability. Yeah, I mean, we had farming pretty high for both the barons and the grandees. For the chiefs, it wasn't great. I think had it come down to war too, we could have fought back the chiefs. I think that could have happened. It really just genuinely was running out of money and everything. Begin game. Council introduction, as we do. It's just kind of telling us about everyone. Meet with the Council of Nobles. The patricians of the coast are, of course, our very trade-oriented faction. They start with a 7, so they're doing pretty goddamn good, at least in that regard. And they wear masks, which is really cool. Gotta say, that's probably my favorite faction in the whole game. The Grandees are a bunch of nobles, and I believe they're religious. Yes, they start with a 7 in faith, so a very religious team. You may want to consider that when it comes to choosing your goal for the game, because you all will be voting on your goal for the game. The Barons are kind of a military faction, very powerful. Your goal can be to either have the best military, to cause problems between me and other people or the other factions, or I don't know. You can just do whatever you want. Anyway. With that, introductions are done. Ah, God, you guys are gonna ruin my life. Right. Path to victory. So this is where I'm going to choose my goal for this game. So consider that whenever you guys are choosing your goals. How can I stop them? I must secure an heir, and I must prove that I'm worthy of the crown by completing my ambition. So that's what I need to do. How do I want to be known? As a conqueror, as a peacekeeper, as the greatest king who ever lived, as the father of the nation, as a saint, or as an architect of a new golden age? I am a conqueror. I got my sword and everything. I'm gonna be a conqueror this time. I'm gonna try to fucking conquer shit, okay? I want military. That's what I want. A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battle than he loses. I suggest over the next few years, you focused on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. My coronation. My coronation. Shouldn't I be giving orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would cause the nobles to start getting restless. What should I do then?
As is tradition, the council will decide on what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with then. Shall we call the nobles in?
We're calling you guys in. I do want a coronation. I think I'm gonna veto this one because you guys could just straight up lower my authority. So no fucking thank you. I'm A-okay. Yeah. I love how everyone has to change their name color to match their teams. Do it. Do it. Do it. Change your name color. I like it. I dig it. I dig it a lot. You can kind of see what's going on between things. Are you guys gonna throw me into the river again? Seems like you guys are gonna throw me into the river again. Or we can host a lavish parade. It's up to you guys. I don't know. We'll see. We only got 2 more votes on lavish parade. Then, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Looks like you guys want to have the wine. All right. All right. We'll throw a lavish parade or whatever. That'll give us a little bit more stability. I guess that's cool. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine.
The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has had an impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't?
All right, let's try to not let our treasury fall into shambles like last time. End season.
Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King CHEEMS. Something must be done.
What's your goal? You gonna try to lower stability? You're gonna try to have the lowest defiance out of everyone? Or do you want to raise others' defiance? It's up to you. And voting is open. This is what the patricians are gonna be trying to do this entire game. This is your goal, all right? You're gonna be following this. I mean, it's gonna start out as one of these, and then it's gonna turn into something else that has something to do with intimidation, being a doppelganger, or subterfuge. So I'll let the patricians vote and everything. Only 50% of you have voted, but it seems like you guys kind of want to raise others' defiance. That's interesting. Very, very interesting, for sure. All right. Let's go ahead and click continue then. Seems like you guys are going for the defiance play. Raise other people's defiance. The patricians plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must distract the spy master. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise the combined total of other regions' defiance to 8 or more, or ensure other region begins a rebellion in 3 seasons. So essentially, you guys are they're gonna be trying to get the barons and the grandees combined total to 8. Right now it's at a 2, just since defiance is at a 1.
A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered.
What do you want to do? Witch hunt? Fervor? Or excommunication? Lower stability. Raise your own farming. Interesting. I mean, you do have farming at a 6 right now. Or just have the highest faith. I think the people on the Grandees side went for highest faith last time. I didn't go amazing for them, if I remember correct. Either that or it was going really good. I can't remember. All I remember is at the end of the day, I ran out of money. Which I will say, if you want to get your own ending, then you're going to want to make sure that I don't run out of authority, treasury, and stability. All right? You're going to want to make sure that I'm at least stable enough that the kingdom doesn't go bankrupt or whatever, because otherwise we'll just have the same ending as last time, where I escape. And, yeah, and then we all die. I don't know. We'll just see. Grandees won by default? Oh, they did win by default or something like that. Anyway, all I remember is the Chiefs got really fucked up last time. All right, let's continue. Witch hunt. Looks like that's what y'all are going for. Highest faith. Interesting. There's all sorts of heresy going on in the capital, and the Grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. So, barons and patricians, you guys are either going to want to raise your faith or lower the grandees.
When have the barons of the march ever backed down from a fight? Never. Oh, I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne.
Do you want to lower others' military? I will say that goes against my ideology. If you do it, I'm going to fight you on it. We're going to be in direct conflict with each other, barons, if you go for A. If you go for B, you're lowering my stability. That's your goal. Let's try and fuck me up in that. Or you can go for gunpowder, lower my authority. It's up to you. I'm surprised more of you are going for lower stability here because I'm starting at authority 5, stability 6. I would have thought authority would have been the preferred one. But I mean, I understand if you just want to kind of lower my stability. I got a little bit of an advantage on you so far. But good luck. Good luck. Good luck to you. All right. Seems good. I think that the barons voted in most in full there. It was like 91%. So, I don't know. It's grandees and patricians. You guys better, you're gonna up your game. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. So I got a buffer of 2. That's something we'll have to worry about. Anyway, yeah. So, you're a distant cousin, you're a false pretender, and you're a distant cousin. Awesome, fantastic. So, defiance for the patricians, faith for the grandees, barons want no stability. Cool. Those are your goals. That's what you're trying to do. Work for your team. All right. Let's say... Let's go to the honor guard.
Now that you're king, you'll need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword right into your heart right now, could I not?
Please don't hurt me.
You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision.
What are my options?
Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, the grandees with fierce battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran warriors.
I've made my decision. I'm gonna go for the veterans of the march. I'm going for the veterans of the march here. I want them hanging out with me. I want them in the business. Yeah. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into your throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub to Jumping Box. Appreciate you. What's going on with the patricians here?
Lord Patrician the Jumping Box is here to see you, your majesty. He wants to sell you, a crab.
A what?
It's the latest trend along the coast, your majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. Apparently, the creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion.
Very well, send him in.
Thank you for seeing me, your majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you, these crabs will only go up in value.
What a waste of everyone's time. I'll make the sale of jeweled crabs illegal. Of course, such a drastic measure will require a vote. You summon your council at once. Refuse to limit the market? Or should I just go ahead and ban it? They'll be happy with the barons will be happy with the lower stability. For sure. But I think I'm gonna say refuse to limit the market. I think I want to ban these crabs. We're banning the crabs. There's no choice in this matter. No crabs. No crabs. These are ridiculous. We want Defiance up? See, but Defiance will only be going up for the patricians. The patricians want the grandees and the barons to have their Defiance up. The patricians having Defiance themselves really doesn't affect much at all. So, yeah, it does lower stability, but I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. I think I'm willing to take that risk. All right. Anyway. Cool. That's your only option. So voting has closed. No crab rave. No crab rave. I'm a tyrant king. Ban the sale of jeweled crabs. Now that the sale of crabs is illegal, the pinchy little critters are more valuable than ever. Gangs of crab smugglers spring up along the coast, murdering each other over profitable reefs. Thousands of fishermen start hunting crabs instead of the fish that sustain the coastal diet. Our farming is a little needful, and our stability went down just a tad. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I am fine with that. A risky wager!
Hold on to your masks, hats, and other accessories, everyone. Grandy, Forgotten Agony, is about to lose a huge amount of money. Pah! You're the one who will lose it all. Your boat's nothing but a leaky little tub. Ha! Your Serene Highness, do you hear this nonsense?
Oh, a game is afoot.
Quite so, Your Highness. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage.
What makes you so sure?
Depths below, Your August Majesty, I'm a patrician. We practically learn to sail before we can walk. He's talking rubbish, Your Holiness. My caravel will beat Dominic Peep's old boat. The ninth will bless my path.
Decline to support anyone would lower my authority and up Defiance, which is what the patricians probably want. Or they want me to... Or the patricians may want me to do A, because then I'm giving them wealth. And yeah, I'm doing something else. I think I would rather decline to support anybody. That's my choice. If you're a baron, that's where my vote is, all right? That's what I'm feeling. It's obviously up to you at the end of the day. But, I think I'm okay with declining to support anyone here. Watch out for the treasury, guys, because again, if the treasury dies, we die. Runs over. It's ended. It's done. I lose, but you guys are. It's gonna come down to like a vote. No one, you guys don't really win, you know. So be careful with spending the amount on the treasury. It seems like the barons are weirdly more in support of the grandees. I'm really confused by that decision. But I guess you're looking to increase the defiance of the patricians instead. Honestly, but I mean, at the same time, barons, you're giving the grandees a lot more wealth. So... Grandees, you may owe the barons here. That is, unless the patricians just kind of come out in full force here and figure it out in 3, 2, 1. That's the vote. That's it. That's what we got. tax the grandees. I probably will be taxing the grandees, and I'm doing it because of the barons. So, sorry, grandees. You're getting taxed because of the baron's decision.
Ninth, bless you, one and all. Soon the patricians won't be the only ones braving the ocean depths.
Forgotten Agony's little boat is soon ready. A new flag is added, bearing a huge, strangely discolored rendition of your face. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both Barts embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop.
Your esteemed highness, I understand you elected to sponsor Grandee Forgotten Agony. Would you fancy a small wager, since everyone says you're sure he'll win?
What sort of wager are we talking about?
A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, your esteemed highness. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have a great fortune.
I have no time for such things.
We're very well, your august majesty, but you're no fun.
You would return to the capital and await news of the race. I already have spent so much of my money. I'm not gonna spend any more of it. We only have 1,300 left. All right, time to start funding. Buy what you want to buy. Grandees. Hey, look at that fortress, Grandees. Look at that fortress. That's a good one. Also, you could go stability. Grandees, either one. Just buy one or the other. Just buy one or the other. To use the command exclamation point fund. X, where X is the character code, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then Y, where Y is the amount that you're bidding. What are we getting funded here? A cathedral and also some stability. Interesting. The grandees took that money that the barons gave to them and used it against them to increase the stability when the barons want the stability lower. Barons, I feel like you backed the wrong horse there. I would have voted to support no one. That's my personal belief. So much for that alliance. Hey, so much for that alliance. Interesting. Let's see what's going on up here.
We've heard from the boating competition around the coast, your serene highness. I have a letter from Lord Patrician Dominic Pepys. Most excellent. Though we weathered a storm, we found a tiny deserted island that wasn't on our maps where we could rest in shelter. Forgotten Agony managed to make it through, but only just. We're neck and neck. I have called it Dominic Pepys' land and officially claim it for the patricians. Marvelous! Even if my friend isn't winning yet, this is wonderful news for the coast. God above, I had a letter from Forgotten Agony saying he saw this island first. His claim is just as legitimate, if not more. Your august majesty, surely you cannot entertain this nonsense. This could be of great strategic importance to the coast.
I'd prefer to take it for the crown lands. Call it CHEEMS lands. Dominic Pepys should concentrate on winning a race. Is that just defiance for, what's it called? For these guys? I'm just gonna Monarch's Choice this. I'm gonna let you guys figure out what you want to do here. Maybe. Trying to figure out what I want to do. Trying to figure out what I want to do and make you guys vote on. I think I'm going to veto But I want military up for sure. I want a high military. I think that we should do the military one. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea. I really don't know what to do. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna do anything. You guys just vote for it. Vote on whatever you want. Up to you. I'll take more money for the treasury. I'll take more money. I don't mind more money. I'll take a little bit more money. Okay, all right. Seems like you guys are feeling pretty good about that. Obviously, you know, Defiance is going to be going up, especially for the patricians. And that could be problematic. But maybe it's fine, you know? Maybe we're just chilling. Whatever the case, it's vastly C. All of you voted for C. So it's called CHEEMS land now.
Depths below, this is a disgrace.
Still, an outpost in the sea brings you a bit more respect from the neighboring countries, and transport ships can rest and repair on the island, bringing more money to the capital through a new trade route. Meanwhile, tension rises in the capital as the nobles wait to hear what discoveries the race has in store next. Alright, let's see what's going on with roving hunters. Your Majesty, 2 barons are on their way home from an epic hunt and seek shelter for the night. In exchange, they're willing to give you a rare trophy and provide meat for an extravagant feast, if you would wish. Bring them in and set the tables. The table is set for a delectable feast. You enjoy the company of the 2 barons while the storm rages outside. The meat they provide is said to come from their latest kill, Hortusk, an ancient boar the size of a castle. You're not sure you believe their story, but it certainly tastes better than anything you've had for a long time. But later that night, you hear strange noises coming from their quarters, like a pig squealing and snorting. What on Celeste Hath did they bring in here? Investigate the noise. You creep down the corridors and push open the door. The former barons stand before you, transformed into hideous porcine beasts that stand on 2 legs with snouts, tusks, and floppy pink ears.
Your Majesty! Don't look at us!
What in the devil is wrong with you?
It was the meat, my liege! We hunted and butchered an ancient legendary beast. We were told it was cursed, but we will also to devouring the beast. The spirit of the forest itself would bestow great power. We never thought this would be our reward.
But I ate the meat as well.
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. This is the first time this has happened. And we have been eating this meat for many days now. Perhaps a single meal is not enough to trigger the curse.
Guards, get in here. I could do that. Probably piss the barons off, though. Probably piss the barons off. Probably wouldn't make the barons super happy. Probably wouldn't make them too happy. Don't be a turd, CHEEMS. Listen, I am a warrior king this run. I'm not going to concern myself with something as trivial as morals or whatever. Guards, get in here. You think you can identify a mix of surprise and shame on their hideous faces. The watchmen arrive quickly, shocked at the scene, but there is no fight. The creatures go quietly.
What do we do with him, Your Majesty? The other barons may become suspicious if we hold them for too long.
Execute them quickly and say that they were lost on the hunt.
It will be done.
The transformed barons are bludgeoned, dragged out of their cells, and shot between the eyes with crossbows. Their bodies are dumped into the sewers when no one is watching. It's better this way. They die as nobles, not swine. I'm a tyrant. A tyrant. Interesting. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Is it really that urgent? Do you not have any mind? By king. Excellent. I will send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom and see what they have to offer. Grandees, you're too rich. You're getting taxed. You are too rich. Down with the king. Down with the king? You dare say that to me? Crab smuggling.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Ever since the sale of jeweled crabs was outlawed, crab smugglers are damn near taking over the coast. To make matters worse, the local sheriffs are so deep in smugglers' pockets they might as well be lint.
Tell me more.
Rival smugglers are murdering each other on the beaches. It's carnage out there.
Send a strongly worded reprimand to the local sheriffs. I could, of course, also... appoint a new group of trustworthy sheriffs focused solely on crab-related crimes. It would decrease trade, but increase that. I think, and I'm talking specifically to my grandees and my patricians, I think that we go for C or D. Now, is there anything specifically that one of you are going to want? No, I don't think so. But I definitely... this is my choice. This one right here. This is what I want. If you are a grandee, a baron, or a patrician, number C, or letter C. That's what I think. That's what I am going to say. Thank you, Wylatchy, so much. For your 5th month. Up with the grandees and down with the CHEEMS. It may be a belief that you have, but everybody has an alliance to somebody. Now, it seems you guys aren't really going for the C option. You're trying to legalize the crabs again. To lower my authority? Confusing. You wish to increase trade for the patricians. Do you not understand that that is going to give the patricians more money to work with whenever they want to buy something? Okay. Interesting choice, but it seems that you guys went for B. That's fine. Banning crabs isn't working. Legalize it. The smuggling rings vanish overnight and the crab trade kicks straight back into high gear, granting a much-needed boost to the coast's economy. The trade is dominant. If the patricians need any trade at some point, we're gonna be in trouble, guys. Unfortunately, your flip-flopping on the issue makes you look indecisive and weak. That's okay, I'm pretty sure I gained authority to make the decision in the first place. Fevered dreams. Over the course of the winter, you find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through open woods full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beast and human alike. You are always hunting, always hungry. The council has noticed your lack of sleep as you become tired and irritable during court sessions. Something must be done. Go hunting to satiate my urges? I think I would like to go hunting to satiate my urges. You set out on your steed and spend a weekend preying on game in the Blackweald,
the dark and ancient forest not far from the capital. Yet strange urges creep in, like you want to jump on your prey and rip them apart with your own teeth. The dreams only grow more vivid. I think I'm turning into a werewolf.
I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance.
Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. All right, let's see the eligible candidates. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait.
From the coast, we have Rhoda, the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician's, the real water tribe's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. Apparently, she's got a silver tongue, too. She loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the patricians. She's an absolute fountain of energy. No one can keep up with her.
I like the sound of her.
From the south, Rudolfo, the eldest son of the Vocodi Schweiss lineage. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? He's a savvy businessman who's had success in the spice trade. Unfortunately, the business went belly up due to his ramshackle accounting.
Not bad at all.
And finally, we have the March's offering. Killian, scion of the prestigious Les Humans bloodline, a typical baron, really, loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Apparently, he's a hell of a fighter, brave as a lion, tough as nails, a terror to behold. Give him half a chance and he'll expound at length about how we should improve the lot of the peasants.
Sounds like a laugh.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
Do you want us to rebel? I would like to see you try, patricians. I would like to see you try.
Savvy businessman. Rudolfo of the South. I would like to see you try positions. I would like to see you try. Positions? Did I say positions? Oops. Anyway. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, a noble patrician, Fentalistical, has invited their closest confidants aboard their yacht.
It's most vexing. The king's spies still follow our every move. We'll never catch him unawares at this rate. Indeed, we need to step up our efforts so the throne will forever be beyond our reach.
The patrician's aim is to raise the other region's defiance to a total of at least 8. Good luck with that! Good luck with that! Unfortunately, with the grandees, I believe they've actually done their goal. Which means barons, patricians, the grandees are in a position of power. The next step of the plan is to screw them over. The coming months will decide how that goes. Glorious work, my friend. We have a faithful South and a friendly High Inquisitor.
Now is a perfect time to expose the king's sins.
It's just a rumor, but I've already heard some truly terrifying thing about the king's sleeping troubles. There are whispers of a curse about the palace. We have the High Inquisitor on our side, but we must also sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone. Wow. Oh, shit. Okay. That makes things weird. All right, so it looks like the grandees want higher defiance. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march, the indomitable Baron Leopold.
You fools! You are supposed to drown the kingdom in chaos, but is as calm as a Calabrian covenant. We'll redouble our efforts, General.
The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I could get some authority. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. Ooh, I like that one. I don't know if I'm gonna need authority, though. I'm gonna do this because there may be moments where I need to convince people to change their votes. Yes, of course. Let's go ahead. Start out with this.
Bad news, Your Majesty. A new reef has been discovered, which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. What? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exceptions of a few patricians.
Wow. Lord Patrician, the jumping boxes. Patricians are wealthy? At least, I don't know. The jumping box is extremely wealthy. Oh my god. You are rich and you made everyone else poor. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that.
Curiously, Lord Patrician the Jumping Box, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all his crabs at a huge profit, just days before the crash.
Something must be done. You summon your council to discuss the crab prices crisis. The crab price crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. Treasury's too low to bail out the businesses alongside the coast. I could either arrest somebody, or I could do something else. With lower stability, if I do that, it would increase defiance. Either way, defiance seems like it's going up, which is problematic. So, do I want to just take... Or just want to get rid of this veto, and then we could do this so that way... Because either way, defiance is going up, stability is going down, trade is going down. We might as well have it. Barons and grandees, come together, and let's steal the jumping box money. Even the patricians. This is a win for everybody. If we just take the money back. Stability will go down, no matter what. Defiance will go up, no matter what. Very problematic in both aspects. But hopefully we'll be fine. The grandees are in quite a position of power, it seems. And that's slightly concerning. All right. Well, unfortunate, but we're taking your money, Jumping Box. Taking your money. Arrest Lord Patrician the Jumping Box. Your soldiers storm Lord Patrician the Jumping Box opulent mansion, arresting him and confiscating all his ill-gotten crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible, which unfortunately means that defiance is so high that that the grandees have acquired their goal already. 9. That's right. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know that you're the king?
Don't you know that I'm the king? I am the king.
A terrible accident.
Your Majesty, I have some dire news. Baron Mock of Lashpower was found in the palace gardens this morning. He was attacked by something, torn limb from limb.
Oh god, I'm so sorry that I did that to you, I think.
He probably deserved it. As he was technically your guest at the time, we must make every effort to assure the barons that it was not intentional.
You suddenly recall the night before, dreams of blood and gore,
Ripping a helpless noble apart with your powerful jaws. Your Highness, are you listening?
No matter what, the defiance is going up.
Tell the barons he was killed by a wild beast.
Despite your well-crafted story, the barons are not so easily appeased. One of their own dying while under your protection reflects badly on the crown. God damn it, my stability. But more urgent is your knowledge of what you did. You have become a monster with an insatiable hunger for fresh meat, human or otherwise.
Actually, I could get used to this.
If the ninth god had not wanted this for you, it would not have happened. Rather than shy away from your newfound powers, you embrace them, indulging yourself with regular midnight hunts. Soon, local peasants are afraid to go out at night, and rumors of a terrible bloodthirsty beast begin to spread across the crown lands. Unfortunately for the barons, I am about to have my wedding, which means that stability is going up. It's going back up. Your wedding to Rodolfo is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Rodolfo at your side.
I do.
Then I pronounce you king and husband. Ooh. Look at that defiance going down. Look at that defiance. Now, the Grandees are in too powerful of a position, my friends. They need to be stopped. Whatever their last goal ends up becoming, we have to stop it. It is priority number one. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new husband, Rodolfo, delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Rodolfo, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame that tradition demanded we marry in St. Bertrand's Cathedral. I can assure you, the temples down south are much grander. Well, let's focus on the positives, shall we? Oh, don't worry. I always make the best of things. It can be tough being as gracious as I am. Up at the altar, what did you think when you saw me? What are your thoughts on the state of the kingdom? Tell me something you're passionate about. What are your thoughts on the state of the kingdom?
Well, you know, the kingdom looks after itself.
Rodolfo immediately changes the topic to talk about something he's more interested in.
I spend most of my time making absolute bank. Hand over fist. I'm very wealthy now,
And it's because of all my hard work, other than the small loan from my parents. That's so interesting. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Rodolfo droning on about himself. Wow. I'm with a narcissist. I'm with a narcissist. All right. Yeah. The Grandees are very, very much in a position of power. Defiance is too low. Oh, patricians. Defiance. Patricians. They are at the point where they can rebel. I would like to see you try, patricians. The war will not go well for you. If you try it, you will die. What about this beautiful landscape?
My liege, bad news from our new cathedral.
Let me guess, it's collapsed already.
Gadzooks, I hope not.
That's a very tall tree.
It is indeed, my liege, but that's part of the problem. Unfortunately, all the visitors to our newly built cathedral...
Who's talking to me right now? This is probably a bug in the game. I feel like I need to be talking to someone.
Unfortunately, all the visitors to our newly built cathedral are disturbing the soil, and the greater arrow tree is dying.
Why don't you guys vote for, hey, grandees and patricians, why don't you just vote for a little bit more wealth for yourself? Just vote for a little bit more wealth. Grandees, patricians, A, vote for yourself to have some more wealth. What's the point in doing a stability check or a authority check trying to lower one or the other? Neither one of you have... guys, I don't understand. I mean, obviously the barons are gonna want B, but the grandees and the patricians, both of you guys want to go A here because there's no point in trying to lower my authority, and there's no point in trying to lower my stability for you. And honestly, you hurt yourself if you vote for B. So the barons are gonna want B, but everybody else should want A. Oh, A only applies to the one baron? Don't tell us what to do, tyrant. Just trying to make sense of this situation with you. Okay? Obviously, we're not going to do anything that doesn't make sense. Correct? Not going to do anything crazy and vast and insane. Perhaps some of you would like to vote. 67%. We got a 3-vote difference. Oh god, my stability. All right, I guess I'm doing this. All right, barons, it's a 50% chance. Let's see what happens. Stalling. You think I'm stalling. All right, fine. We can continue. I failed. As the situation gains more attention across the kingdom, okay, nearby Greater Arrow Tree are swarmed with visitors, and the barons cannot hold them back. The ever-increasing tourists are so enthusiastic, they disturb their roots even more, and the tree quickly withers away. And now our stability, or no, that's our authority. Oh, wow, weird. Why did it affect our authority? That's so weird. Why would it affect our authority? That makes no sense. Absolutely 0 sense was made there.
Your Majesty, dreadful tidings. Summer has been exceedingly hot this year, and citizens have been dying from the heat. The harvest will be poor, as you can imagine.
I could lower trade and farming. Just take the hit. In that regard. Or I could see if there's something that I could do. All right, is there something that I could do?
Perhaps if your holiness and the council are willing.
Thank you, Crimson, for the 100 bits. By the way, when it add wealth, it normally affects one person, not the whole group. Also, you have not won a single skill check. Yeah, unfortunate. Guys, siestas. Guys, mandatory midday siestas. Mandate midday siestas. If if you're a grandee or patrician and you do not vote for C, you're a weirdo. Siestas. Though I suppose the patricians want something else. Siestas. You're going to try to raise defiance, but you're also going to lower stability in the process. And the barons are trying to lower the stability and lower defiance. I'm going to tell you directly, you can change your votes at any point. You can move your vote. Wherever you want to vote. This one we're going to let cook a little while. Because you can change your vote. If you see that your vote is failing, vote for something you'd rather have. Vote for what you'd rather do. I'm telling you, the, oh man. You guys are trying to raise my defiance across the board here, aren't you? Yikes. This sucks. Alright, well, I think A is gonna win that one. Regardless of whatever. Unfortunate. You just prevented the worst of the heat waves effects by forcing peasants to work just as hard as usual. The authority is now credible, but our stability is teetering, and now the barons have exactly what they want. Because the grandees voted with them. Interesting. Interesting move. Many die underneath the scorching sun. People start comparing you to King Archibald Goldfinger, an insatiably greedy tyrant of centuries past. I am a tyrant. I understand this. Your esteemed highness, your loyal and noble vassal, Lord Patrician 15 Toadman 15, has been taken hostage. What would kidnappers want with him? It's some criminal organization. These horrid miscreants demanded gold and safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for 15 Toadman 15's return. Send the coast troops after the kidnappers. I'm gonna veto this because I don't want to lose military. And then you guys can just vote from there. Whatever you feel like. I would say we ignore the letter. Take the 80% trade. That's a good one. Wealth will probably increase across the board. It'll be pretty good. I say we ignore the letter. Ignore the letter. Oh, it's so split. It's so split. Come on, ignore the letter, ignore the letter! Ignore the letter! What are you doing? Ignore the letter, come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go. Don't fuck my treasury like this. Oh my god, it's 50-50. Ignore the letter. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ignore the letter. Ignore the letter. No! It's so split! What is this? Guys, A is only slightly ahead. Your vote can change things. Yo! Anyway, 70% voted, so I mean, you know, that's totally cool. We could just end it there. Yeah, cool. If you continue on a tie, you get to choose. Oh, really? Wow, crazy. Crazy stuff. I didn't know that I could do that. Ignore the letter. Hey! Rigged. Oh, absolutely, it's rigged. Are you kidding me? I'm a tyrant king. You all know this. The crown has no time to involve itself in the petty problems such as this. The patricians are forced to see 15 Toadman 15s rescue themselves. The coasts are feeling treasonous, for sure, but I don't really care. I'd like to see the coast try. some patricians' wealth has decreased, and trade is now only prosperous. You're at a 10. You're at a 10, Coast. I would like to see you try to rebel.
General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forwards with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state that commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we really need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up.
The Ashmedine Empire should do, I should think.
After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March, and how would our dear king stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmedine threat and propose a marcher defense, we will build an army to back your words.
They must have the highest military in 3 seasons. That's not good. Grandees, now's a perfect time to buy a fortress. You guys are the richest nobles. You should do exclamation point vote C and then a lot of money. Exclamation point C, a lot of money. We need to buy out it so that the barons can't increase their military. Exclamation point fund C, a lot of money. A lot of cash. You're the only ones who can compete with them. The patricians do not have a good military. Oh man. Oh god. Well, that's in line with what I wanted to do, with my ambition. But, yeah, the barons definitely are, trying to fight. Grandees, you need more military. You need more military. The crab trial. After months of delay, Lord Patrician, the jumping box, is finally due to stand trial for his crab-related market manipulation. You stand accused of perpetuating fraud and tricking hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead?
I am guilty only of making money, so I broke a few laws along the way. Is that a crime?
It's definitively. Yes, obviously. I pronounce you guilty as charged, and your fate shall be decided by the king.
Hang the scoundrel. Imprison the guilty party. Or I could pardon the offender. Imprison the guilty party.
Lord Patrician, the jumping box, is dragged away in chains, wailing for clemency. Most of the watching nobles agree that justice has been done, except for the patricians, of course.
Please, your majesty, the jumping box has young children. Who is supposed to pay the upkeep for their villa?
Oh, we'll figure that out later. Witch hunt!
I've gathered some reports from the south. The grandees are among the regions scheming against you.
No surprises there.
They're trying to smear you as an impious, unholy king. They have inquisitors digging up evidence as we speak.
What can I do?
I suggest you strengthen your relationship with the other regions. You'll want them on their sides once the grandees increase the pressure. I know how that sounds, given your current popularity with the nobles. They are likely working with the Inquisitors already, providing them with damning information. We must move to stop this.
Guys, A. Or we could bury the Inquisitors. Whatever the case, that's getting vetoed. It's up to you guys. Both of these sound like good options to me. I don't mind B. B seems fun. I don't really know what it'll do, effect-wise. The Barons don't really care about lowering my stability any longer, and do watch out about lowering my stability or my authority too much, because if it gets to 0, then the game is over. That's it. It's done. You don't want that to happen. You want to win the game justly, on your own. So we need to, this is something where all of us need to take care of these stats. We just want Cheesy to lose the game, but then you don't technically win. All right. Well, watch out for that then. Restrict the Inquisitor's power throughout the kingdom. Yeah, we're at stability 2, guys. This is rough. The crown prohibits the Inquisition from entering the palace grounds or noble estates without a royally sealed warrant. Though the nobles are pleased, the church isn't thrilled, and neither are the peasants. Foolhardy minstrels and zealot priests use the decree as proof of the nobility's godlessness. My heir.
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair.
It went about as well as could be expected.
You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head. That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured, who you can mold in your own image. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins.
I will make my youngest cousin my heir.
Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I'll make the arrangements at once.
38 of you have rebelled. War will not go well for you.
Deep in the south, in the back garden of a sun-bleached villa, a number of grandees crowd around a figure, raising their arms in a toast.
Here's to the future monarch Ezra and the golden age on the horizon.
It has already begun. Merchants and peasants alike know we're in their best option for a safe and bright future.
May the ninth god strike down the false king for his wickedness.
Soon the Inquisition will be complete, and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. But what should be done with the king?
Guys, you're gonna give it to the grandees. Guys, why did you vote for lower stability? Guys, why did you vote for lower stability? What did you do? What did you do? I didn't give it to the grandees, you did! This is my fault. Guys, I don't vote. I veto. I don't vote. I can veto one option. Choose a better option. It's not my fault. I'm just trying to verbally convince you to do something. It's all you. What are you talking about? You could have vetoed the option. The only other option was to let the grandees have their inquisitors, okay? Both, the one that I vetoed was more harmful to the grandees. And then you voted for this, which ended up being helpful to the grandees. I mean, obviously you couldn't have known, but guys, there was no point to lower stability at that point. You created a giant weakness in the kingdom. Oh, God. Oh, you have steered us poorly? I don't steer you. I've asked multiple times for you to vote specific options and you don't. You're all monsters. Oh no.
A glorious way to usher in the new monarch. The ninth god will surely be pleased.
First, the current king's grip on the kingdom must be at an all-time low. We wouldn't want to face any backlash for our little fireworks show, would we? For the final stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 1 or less. We have to keep the kingdom stable. That is priority numero uno, okay? Number 1. Number 1. I just tax the grandees because they're in a good position. I mean, the barons have a lot of money, but I'll tax the grandees. I was a perfectly safe werebear and you murdered me. You only have yourself to blame for this mess. I can't believe this shit. So I'm a werebear now. Listen, I'm a tyrant. I understand that. But you all have put us in a dire situation, and now you need to get us out. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. 45% of the patricians have rebelled. We have to keep everything stable. An old debt. Panic in the council. Saint or sinner? Oh god, why do I feel like panic in the council is gonna lower my stability?
All I'm saying is every grandee claims to have a saint in his ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard.
Shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzlewit. His name was Saint Umber, and he defeated the werewolf of Anja by turning it into dust in an instant, according to my grandmother.
If you're so sure, then how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint.
Your own. Ah, please don't break out into a duel. The noble patrician, graffiti zebra, is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather.
If you really think he was a saint, then go dig him up. Saints are incorruptible, even after death. They don't decay.
Very well. I request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. Do not vote for the stability option. Do not vote for it. I'm not gonna veto it, but it's because I'm trusting the barons and the patricians to have a sense of what you should do. If you're asking for my choice, I think that we should do this. I'm okay with boosting the defiance. It's helpful for the patricians and everything. If anything, actually, even, you know, maybe this one. Maybe we fail a faith check and it lowers faith. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever the case, maybe this is my choice. But do not, I'm gonna set swing votes because they're gonna vote here. The barons and the patricians, you have to agree on either A or B. Okay? Because the grandees are gonna be all in on C, 100% in on C. I'm putting on swing votes so you can change your vote. Whatever the more popular option is between A and B, change to that. Red-Yellow Alliance? Red-Yellow Alliance doesn't exist anymore. It's all green. It's Green-Red Alliance. Yellow, you are on your own. Green-Red Alliance. Down with the king. I would like to see you try, patricians. I would like to see you try. Voting is closed. Dead people should stay underground.
By the 9th, if you could just give me a chance, I'd prove you all wrong.
All right, what's going on with panic at the council? It's gonna lower my stability, isn't it?
Your Majesty, I bring bad news from the march. We are receiving reports of...
I'm sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the south that demand the king's attention at once.
Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt.
Why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the coast that really is urgent. God, you're all giving me a headache.
Order in the march has broken down, Your Highness. Some battalions have killed their own officers and begun roving in the wilderness, acting like common bandits.
Is that all? By all that is holy, the cities of the south are being consumed with riots on a weekly basis. Our citizens want to overthrow the king and elect a more competent ruler. My news is worse still. The industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay. All of these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, Your Majesty. Something must be done. What do you suggest? Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize.
All of these increase stability. All of these increase stability. I'm going to veto the one that lowers military. But yeah, you guys decide. That's the one I'm vetoing. I don't want to lower military. So, but Red wants military? Listen, I don't want Red to go down. Cheesy saved Red. Listen, it's my thing. It's my ambition for you guys to get military. Okay? I need Red. I do. And frankly, Red are not as worrisome as Yellow right now. I'm more in line to follow the goals of the Barons. Voting is closed. Restore order to the cities of the south. You send your troops to enforce order along the streets of the southern cities. Curfews are declared. Rioters are arrested. Even the priests of the Ninth Church start preaching for a return to law and order. This does the most good, though the citizens began to distrust their clergy as a result. The whole crisis in the south has been quashed, making the kingdom as a whole slightly more stable, but the nobles of other regions feel like you're ignoring their problems. All right, we're at stability 4. Nice. Very nice. Very good. An old debt. 48% of you have rebelled. Try it. Try it. I'd like to see you try.
How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Shut your daft mouth and give me what I'm owed, you honorless dog.
Oh, calm down, both of you.
This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay them a huge quantity of gold just because their great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your August Majesty, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestor's journal. Honor dictates that Grandi Waruna is liable for their ancestor's debt. By the ninth, this is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote.
I mean, truly, I have no real say in what happens here, but I can give you my monarch's choice. Order the Grandi Waruna to pay their debt plus 2 centuries of interest. That is going to give the patricians a whole lot of defiance. which is what the patricians want, they're gonna vote for C. Cancel the debt. It's too old to matter. That's going to... It's going to piss off the patricians. And the patricians are already as pissed as they're ever gonna get. Or we could only slightly piss off the what's it called? The grandees, and there would be a little exchange of wealth. Frankly, I'm at an A or a B. That's me. I don't want to do the extreme option, which means the grandees and the barons are going to have to make a decision based on what they want to do. And I'm okay with the grandees having a little bit less money because they're frankly pretty rich right now. That's what I want. But I'm going to appeal to the barons to vote for B. And this is my monarch's choice because there's no way that we're going to beat the patricians in a vote on C unless we come together for B. Thank you, Azriel, for your prime. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, wow. The barons are going for... okay, I guess the barons are kind of friends with the patricians right now. They're trying to kind of help them come back. Now, actually, most of the barons are kind of in agreement with what I was saying, and they were going for B, but there are some loyal barons to the patricians, which is confusing because obviously that'll get the patricians close to their goal, and the patricians are pretty far behind. The patricians are having a rough time right now. Nobody can argue against that. But it will give them a new goal. Something weird, something different. We don't know what their goal is gonna be after they get their defiance to where they want it to be. So, unfortunately, I mean, gameplay-wise, the meta for a baron would probably be to keep the patricians down as much as they can and to vote for B. But I understand why. It seems like it's a tie vote, which means that I get to choose, right? Which means that I get to choose. That's gonna piss off the grandees. This is gonna piss off the grandees by quite a bit. I'm going for B. That was my initial choice. I'm sorry, patricians. I'm sorry. All right? I'm sorry. You can appeal to me or whatever. But hey, man, I'm running my own game right now. I'm a fourth part. We're all competing. It's me versus 3 teams of you. And we're all fighting each other.
Praise be. Glad the council sees reason on this matter. A debt is a debt. Does nobody care about honor anymore?
And I'm okay with you guys being at a 10. Rebel! Do it! Try it! Try to rebel! I'd like to see you try. If you're upset about that decision that I just made, exclamation point rebel in chat. Come on, let's start a war. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it happening. Oh, can I get a rebel? Can I get a rebel? Can I get a rebel? No, rebel. Because you guys are scared. Because my military is better than yours. I'm so mean to the patricians this game. I'm so sorry. Oh, I kind of like the idea of reverse voting. I don't need authority right now. Yeah, let's do reverse voting. I don't need monarch's choice. I can just save my choice. Monarch's choice is literally a nothing law. Looks like we're ending the year, and it looks like the barons get ever closer to whatever their goal is. Stargazing.
This simply can't go on, your majesty. These arch-prophets think they know everything, but they know nothing of the ninth god's wrath.
Praise be your majesty, we found a perfect site for an observatory, high in the southern hills, but it's on Grandine in Combs lands, and he refuses to let us build there.
Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the ninth god intended. Who put you up to this idea, I bet it was one of those barons, like Moose Mountie.
Forbid the construction of the observatory. Forbid construction and investigate the scholars' funding. Ooh. And that's like super against the scholars. Find a different site for the observatory. Or construct the observatory. Let's go ahead and say I can veto something if I don't like it. Hey, Grandies, vote for this one. Your faith will go up. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, a lot on A. Oh, wow, a lot on A. Lot of votes for constructing the observatory. All right, it's an 80% chance. I'm cool with that. 80% chance of success. That's a lot of votes. It's pretty just gonna be A, so I'll end it a little bit early, just for that. Why A? Interesting. Why A? Ah, succeeded! The Grandees grumble and groan, but the construction goes ahead. Over time, the observatory provides new jobs and brings many traveling scholars to the area, paying for itself many times over. Trade is now opulent. Nice. Nice. And Defiance is now aloof. Okay. Defiance went up a little bit. That's good for the patricians. But we'll be fine.
Your Majesty, Grandi Rukinon stands accused of desecrating holy ground.
Explain.
He broke into the necropolis in the dead of night. One of the gravekeepers caught him fighting off ghouls in his family museum. All I was trying to do was dig up my great-great-grandfather so I could prove he was a saint.
Oh, wow. You went against my wishes? You went against my wishes? Uh-huh. All right. We're at the end point of the game, so I'm going to set swing votes into law. Patricians and barons, we don't want that stability going down. That's going to give the win to the Grandees. I'll let you guys vote for whatever else you want to. I would say A. But, yeah, swing votes are on, so we can unite against the Grandees in regards to the lowering stability. So, whatever the case, unite against the Grandees. Looking pretty C. Looking pretty C across the board here. All right. Cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's if anybody's gonna change the votes, it's just gonna go directly into C, right? So, yeah, it's looking overwhelmingly C. Demand that Grandi Rukinon go on a pilgrimage as penance.
But upon my honor, I was just defending my family's honor. The council has spoken, Grandi Rukinon. You are to go on a pilgrimage across the desert, barefoot, with nothing but a mule to keep you company. Return with contrition in your heart. Now go in peace.
Only 46 of you still. Interesting.
Your Serene Highness, a great big whale washed up on the coast, right outside my villa. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, a finfolk crawled up onto the sand. It begged me for an audience with the king.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet one of the denizens of the sea. Your hopes are fulfilled when a frog-faced, green-skinned man waddles in, his flippers slapping against the marble.
Your Majesty, you must not allow patrician King Gustavo to kill Sophia. Sophia is a wise and gentle whale, a great friend of the finfolk.
In what way is this whale your friend?
She keeps the sharks away. She banishes our gloom with her beautiful songs, and provides us with her bounteous milk.
I regret asking.
Please return her to the waters where she was born.
Or hear me out, your esteemed highness. We could strip down the whale to its component parts and make a fortune. Who cares what these fish-faced fools think? That's fucked. Well, none of it's gonna lower, our stability. I don't know. Reverse voting. Have fun. Vote for whichever one you don't want it to be. Vote for whichever one you're like, okay. Not that one. Good people. Good people. Good people. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Good choices, guys. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. I'm proud of y'all. We'll end it off there. Return the whale to the finfolk.
By the sea and storm, I can't believe this. How could you take the fishmen's side over your own citizens? Thank you, your majesty. The finfolk owe you a great debt.
Using a crane and a team of oxen, the great whale is lifted and placed upon wooden rollers. Without ceremony, it is plopped back into the ocean, where it splashes its tail and sprays water in apparent gratitude. From that point on, coastal fishermen report that their catches have nearly doubled. Apparently, the grateful finfolk have been literally herding fish towards their nets. Yay! Finfolk! Get fucked, coast! No, sorry. Southside! Oh, God. End season. Oh, Jesus Christ, the barons. Across the kingdom, commoners and nobles alike are turning to General Leopold, who promises to rescue them from the king's weak rule. There are daily parades in the general's honor. A cult of personality begins to form. Commoners are signing up in droves to fight for Leopold. His popularity far eclipses the king's. In the grand hall of Baron Loot and Waffle's castle, a number of figures are hunched around the hearth, plotting away. Soon the people will beg us to dispose our pathetic king. The general is in place. It's time for the final blow. What's next? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
A civil war. How delectable. Of course, we'll have to make sure the other nobles are suitably enraged. We can't be seen to have started the whole thing. A simple task. The other regions are eager for another excuse to hate the king. We just need to give them a little push.
I don't think you need to give them any push.
And that's when the general will swoop in to save the kingdom from itself. Ingenious, if I do say so.
Oh, it has to be a combined total of at least 15 or the patricians rebel. Patricians, do not rebel. Do not rebel, okay? As long as there's no rebellion and I am on good terms enough with the grandees, we're fine. We are fine. We are fine. Glory in battle, Loot Waffles. Hey, thank you, Stanley. Thanks for 100 bits. You crazy person. Ugh. Yikes. My heir. Red hot chilies. Okay, let's see what's going on with my heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with a nervous silence. My cousin and adopted child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom.
Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is their name?
CHEEMS 2.
Huzzah, my liege. I'm sure little CHEEMS 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
Alright, I need to make sure that the grandees are cool with me. 3, 2, 1, bite! Two nobles, dangling bright red chili peppers over their tongues, chew furiously at their respective vegetables.
Ah! Ugh!
I can't take it anymore. As the Lady Patrician, mutually assured distractions, spits out her chili, the council hall erupts into cheers. Somebody, let me try.
Of course, my liege. We compete in growing, but also eating the peppers. As winner of the last round, I would be honored to face you.
Pretend to bite into it, or bite into it? If I pretend, my authority will go down, probably. I'm doing that. Yeah! Yeah! You bite into the peppers, scrunching up your face like a handkerchief until it turns chili red. Everyone seems to buy it. Meanwhile, Baroness Sarah Cyanide is struggling. Cheers erupt as she spits out her chili.
By the ninth, you have an iron tongue, my liege. Well done.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Your Holiness, perhaps you'd like to sponsor my growing contest. I'm looking for the hottest chili in the land. The winner will receive a hefty cash prize.
Or you could sponsor us, barons. With the treasury's support, we'd be sure to win. No, the king should sponsor us. We have the better chance, and everyone knows it. Sponsor the competition and double the prize money. So that's gonna take away somebody's stuff, increase our faith in farming. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This doesn't really seem like it's gonna do anything. Like across the board, this doesn't really seem like much. So I'll just start the vote. Sponsor the competition, double the prize money. I got money in the treasury to do that. I could do that. Sponsor one of the regions to grow the hottest chili. I could do that, you know. bow out of the contest, just see where it goes, I could do that. I mean, none of it's bad. None of it's gonna affect defiance or stability. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling with whatever. I'm not even gonna touch this one. I'm not gonna touch this with a 10-foot pole. All right. Overwhelmingly sponsor one of the region's hottest chilies.
Wonderful. In which of these plucky regions would you sponsor, Your Holiness?
I will sponsor the patricians, barons. I will sponsor the patricians. I think. I think I'm going to sponsor the patricians. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that seems smart. That seems smart. Yeah. Yep.
Excellent choice, Your Serene Highness. We won't let you down.
The contest is a smashing success. In the end, Dominic peeps 10-20. One of the patricians comes out on top, producing a sickly-looking pepper that makes even Grandee Wemys Samus gasp for air.
Bravo! What a diabolical spice! Truly marvelous.
Trade is now wealthy. Is it affecting any of the other? Oh, wow, it's just affecting farming across the board. Wow. As an added bonus to your wise choice and sponsorship, the chili craze injects new life into ailing farms throughout the kingdom. Peppers are the future of haute cuisine. The patricians' new crab and chili omelet takes the coast by storm, while the baron's fabled ox brain pie is given a spicy twist. Nice. That's awesome. I love that. Little culinary aspect of the world and everything. Hi, Cullen. Hi. How you doing? What's up, Cullen? The tyrant was a better farmer. You helped green once and it makes everyone's farms better. I'm just saying, maybe perhaps I should help the green more. Patricians, I think that it's about time that, you know, we focus on us. This old thing that we have, it doesn't make sense anymore, you know? Exclamation point loyal. Yes. Your Highness, I was ambushed while on my pilgrimage. They took everything from me. My horses, my wine, even my boots. I demand the council's permission to take soldiers and hunt down the bandits who stole my stuff.
Hang on. My instructions were most clear. Your pilgrimage should have been undertaken barefoot, with a single mule for company. Certainly no horses and no wine.
Well, nevertheless, I have a right to reclaim my stolen possessions. It's gonna raise defiance either way, you know? And I don't want to fucking risk the military, though. Yeah, we can't risk the defiance. We really can't. So, I'm gonna get rid of one of... Well, maybe I shouldn't get rid of one of the options. Alright. Patricians. Grandees. Well, fuck. But the patricians want defiance. Guys, I know patricians that your goal is defiance. And we're gonna do what we can to make the barons defiant and the barons defiant. We're gonna make the barons defiant, okay? That's the plan. That's how we're gonna get you your goal. They are at a 12 right now. They are at a 12 with their stuff. We can't give defiance to the grandees. We need to do B. Okay? We need to do B. I'm gonna set swing votes into law. You can change your option. All of the barons are gonna go for A. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, patricians, if the defiance is raised, then the barons are gonna win. That's just the case. If you need to know what team you're on, I'll do a quick run through. Again, if you would like to join, !join, and then your preferred pronouns. It's been a while since we've looked through this, so I feel as though I should... Oh, hey, Zoe's on the patrician side. Feel as though I should do this, yes. So that is !join, then he, she, or they, whatever your preferred pronouns are. And these are the teams that you have. You can vote for whatever you want. Look for your name, because we're not going to look at this again for a little bit. But this is what we got. That's what we got. You went for A. You went for A, guys. Patricians, you're gonna give the win to the barons. Guys, you're gonna give the win to the barons. I know you need defiance too, but I'm telling you guys, you need to go for B here. Oh God, you will win otherwise. What do you mean I'm gonna win? Oh, fuck me. All right, well, you guys have voted. Switch vote is on, so you can change your vote. You have to do it in mass, though. You have to do it in mass. Will there be a second game? Probably not. Probably not. I've been streaming for like 7.5 hours, so this will probably be the end of it after we do it. Delay of the game, cheesy. 5-yard penalty, second down. Listen, I was looking through the list and everything. All right, fine. This is what you guys voted on. Here you go. Thank you. Appreciate you, Stanley. Thanks for the money. Ah, fuck me. Shit. How much defiance are you gonna get?
What? Start over from the beginning, but...
You heard the council. Get moving. Next time I see you, I expect to see blisters.
We are at a 14! We are at a 14 on defiance. If the barons get one more defiance, that is it. They win. Patricians, you got your goal. Defiance? No! You got your goal. Do ! loyal as well. Because otherwise the barons will win anyways. Anyway, we're doing this.
Thanks to our efforts, the spy master's focusing our attention on other regions. And while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Ugh, must you compare us to mice, dastardly creatures, and I can never seem to trap them properly. Funny you should mention traps. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. Indeed, the Honor Guard are incorruptible, but the Watch are another story. If the king can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere.
Oh, jeez. Good luck, guys. I don't know. I'm sorry. Ah, man. Oh, my God. Yo. That's fucked. That's fucked up, guys. I'm sorry that happened to you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Listen, if we can spend money, we'll spend money. Anything I can do to try and help the patricians, but man, that's rough. I mean, hopefully it doesn't lower stability or increase defiance if I do spend money on something. Right, trade and military are going up nice. I like the military, especially. Good stuff. End season. My ambition! My ambition!
At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror.
Oh! Oh! What do you mean it's mediocre at best? It's pretty good! Oh, fuck! What do you mean? I thought it was pretty good! Oh, no! We need to lower it. We need to lower it. Maybe we'll get something where we could lower it.
But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The king's army is mediocre at best, your majesty. You won't be doing any conquering anytime soon. Your current ambition isn't going to work out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with local spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own, but your other advisors have other ideas.
Your Majesty, if you would help us spread the zeal of the Ninth God, the Church will lend our full support. With the backing of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you.
The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution.
Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a last artifact, forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over a golden age.
This sucks. This sucks. Man, I don't know. My trade. I felt like I was pretty good. You guys have like 8. Ah, man. Faith and trade. Get elevated authority and faith. So authority and faith. Stability and trade. You're gonna do that. Stability and farming. I could just be a nice guy now. I could just change my whole image and be a nice guy. I could just be a nice guy. I tried the whole being an asshole thing and it just didn't work out for me. So I could just change. I could be like, hey, I'll be a nice guy now. Go to kingdom. It's fine. I'll go for this, I think. I'm gonna become nice.
A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout about your achievements to the masses. But first, you need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. Of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles.
Oh, why are you guys rebelling? Whoa! Guys, we can still lower it. Why are you guys rebelling suddenly?
Your esteemed highness, I bring unfortunate tidings. An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging the coast. How many dead? Whole villages have succumbed. The disease is remarkably virulent.
You pushed us? What are you talking about?
Your majesty, if I may have a suggestion. Victims of crystal pox are only infectious as the boils stage. Once they are fully covered in crystals, they no longer spread the disease. Indeed, the pox crystals can be harvested and used in jewelry. If we allowed the pox to spread, we can make a little money on the coast. By the ninth, woman, that is heartless, even for you. The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. Is that what you want, for the coast to lose money?
I want the coast to like me more. What can I do to lower discontent? Fuck me, man. I don't know. Stability looks like it's going down no matter what, which fucking sucks. That's garbage. That's the worst. Man, I don't know. Fuck it. Veto this one. Start vote. I don't know. Yeah, this is awful. This is just awful across the board. Oh! This sucks. My God. Oh my God. Alright, well, looks like we got that. Voting has closed. Quarantine the coast to prevent further spread. Blockades are placed on the roads leading in and out of the coast. Nobody goes out or in. For months, the crystal pox ravages the countryside. When the blockades are lifted, many fields lie fallow with no farmers left to tend them. Coastal villages are dotted with gleaming statues of the afflicted. Awesome! Farming is now fertile. Fantastic. Hey, what do you want for your ambition? What do you want to take for your ambition? By the way, we are immediately gonna lower farming and trade, which is like every single ambition had that. Oh my God, I got wrecked, bruh. But thanks to the council's quick thinking, the disease doesn't spread beyond the coast borders. Once the roads reopen, the patricians harvest gemstones from the quarantined dead and sell them at a tidy profit. Nice. Money. Oh, fuck me. Unless we can lower defiance by 2. The barons have it in the bag. Your Highness, our mutual friend, Grandy Sky Witcher, has discovered a nest of crawlers on the new tract of southern farmland. Naturally, we barons recommended she fill the tunnels immediately, lest they spread to other regions and endanger our crops, but Sky Witcher refuses to do so.
Peasants have gone missing, Your Holiness. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Legends speak of crawlers living in great cities beneath the soil, taking the weak to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They're not to be trifled with.
Marshal, tell me more about these crawlers. Horrible cow-sized worms that live under the earth, with tiny crackling legs like centipedes. They're rare, but they're formidable foes. They turn up unpredictably and attack whatever they can find before retreating back into the earth. Nothing that well-organized troops can't handle, I'm sure.
Assemble the council.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Revelli. Send someone in the tunnel. We're going to do reverse voting. Everybody vote for this one. Everybody vote for A. Nice. Man. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. I think it's over. I think it's done. I can't believe that I didn't have it finished. What do I need to have all my numbers at a 7? That's crazy. That's insane. Bruh, I feel like when I play this game, I should hide my ambition from you guys. I feel like that's the only way that I can really make it fair, is for me to be like, I'm just gonna hide my ambition from y'all. Because otherwise you're gonna box me out of it every time. And it's my job to box you out. You should probably absolutely do that. I think I'm gonna do that whenever we play this game from now on. I think I'm gonna hide my ambition whenever I choose my ambition. And then I can try and like do it on the DL, you know? We'll see. Stab you repeatedly in the back? Yes, we will. Imagine getting boxed out. Couldn't be the patricians. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. That shit hurted. Guys, I wanted to go to war with the patricians. I was hoping you guys would rebel against me. And then it turns out that ended up being the goal for a lot of the characters. Like the Grandies, I think, wanted you to rebel. and so did the barons. And so, like, that was stopping it. But I wanted to go to war. Like, that was what I started this out at, like, doing. Like, I was like, oh, I want to go to war with someone. I'm gonna try to piss off the weakest link. And that's what I did. I saw you guys had the lowest military. I was like, I'm gonna piss off the patricians. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, man. It didn't go well for me. Fill in the holes and continue farming. Grandy Sky Witcher's peasants march into the field, shovels and trowels in hands, but they aren't prepared for what they find. As soon as they start throwing dirt back into the holes, the crawlers burst from their subterranean homes and abduct the peasants, dragging them deep underground. Oh, what do you need it at a 2? You need it at a 2. They need it at a 2. The crawlers continue attacking and pillaging the countryside relentlessly, dragging untold numbers to their doom. Word of the disaster spreads quickly across the kingdom. Wow. Well, I'm gonna tax the barons. Oh, man. Oh, yikes. A desperate solution. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All day you're poring over various maps and diagrams in the war room with the marshal. Just like most days, really, ever since this accursed rebellion started. It never started! The siege shows no sign of stopping, Your Majesty. Or I guess since you got over 50, maybe it is a thing now. I don't know. The siege shows no signs of stopping, Your Majesty. If we don't find a miracle soon, then we might be finished. The capital can't hold out much longer. Suddenly, a loud voice carries through the room, startling nearly everyone. It seems that Your Majesty is in need of my assistance. You recognize the general, of course. His face is plastered all over town these days. What do you want from me? Allow me to put down this upstart rebellion on your behalf, Your Majesty. I and the other barons are more than ready. Allow you? I'll command you. Excellent. All I require is for you to grant me emergency command of the military. The dark expressions of your advisors tell you everything you need to know. If that's what it takes to secure my kingdom. You assemble the remaining nobles to vote through the transfer of power before the day's end. Most of the benches are empty, an omen of the conflict to come. Beaming with pride, Leopold is named Protector General of the realm. Months pass in a blur. You spend most of your days sequestered in your chambers with your husband Rudolfo. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Thank you, Stanley. The new Protector General, meanwhile, wastes no time infiltrating your institutions. After a number of decisive victories against the rebels, your advisors start reporting to him instead of you. The embattled peasantry idolizes the Protector General to the point of worship. Even the church backs him as a righteous savior. It's clear that Leopold won't give you his emergency powers, even when you win. Become a figurehead for Leopold's new regime. I couldn't control my own country, but he could. It's not a bad life in the end. Leopold allows you to keep your crown, though it's a symbolic title. My authority is spineless. Power is slowly but inexorably transferred away from the king and towards the Protector General. As the war dies down, all the important posts in your government are filled by barons and their allies. Still, at least you got to live. If you behave, you might even get to wave out a ceremonial carriage or two. King CHEEMS was a powerless figurehead for the barons while the Protector General made the decisions. When the king finally died, the transfer of power was purely symbolic. The patricians, led by Tromeo,
launched a rebellion that accomplished nothing besides distracting the king while cunning schemers took the throne. The grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies. Everyone gradually learned to ignore them. The ascension of General Leopold to the throne is uncontested. It's clear who holds the real power in the kingdom, but while the common folk celebrate their hero's success, the other barons are already worrying that their would-be puppet is actually the one holding the strings. Wow. King CHEEMS the boar! And I was a boar! Oh, man. All hail Protector General Leo. Congratulations to the Barry. Can we get claps? Everybody in chat for the Barons. Good job, Barons. That's the first official win I think we've actually really had. I mean, we've had successors voted into office and everything, and there's been gaps in power. But this one definitely felt different. Actually, I don't know. The first one, the Chiefs won pretty time. Yeah, it's the first time I didn't die. So that's fun. But yeah, I mean, this was good. This one felt like a real good one. I enjoyed this. This was a great one. Goddamn, good job. What's it called? Good job, Barons. So sorry to the patricians who just hated me the whole game, and I utterly failed as a king. And the grandees, you were very, very close to winning. But unfortunately it didn't happen. It kind of sucks, but this just kind of seems like a game where like one person just kind of ends up, like one group just kind of ends up a lot more fucked than the other. And it just seems to kind of happen based on some decision making. Yeah, wow, that was wild. I had a fun time though. I hope you guys had a good time as well. The wealthiest noble was Dominic Peeps. The poorest noble was Anxiety Trip. Good job, Dominic. You saved all your money. Oh my god, my authority, my stability. That was great. That was fun. 2 years, 9 months. I mean, that's pretty long reign length. I still haven't won or anything. I think this is this game is very, very hard for the Monarch to win. But I'm kind of okay with that, because if it's like a thing that we're doing and everything, it's kind of a challenge for me to try and like sneak through. I think whenever we do this again in the future, I'm gonna hide my ambition from you guys. And we're gonna try to do it that way, because I feel like that makes the most sense. Is that I would know my ambition and you'll not know. Next reign you'll be Leopold? Probably not. I mean, there are continues for sure. I have a few different ones that I could continue at this point, but I'd be playing as different characters. I don't think we're gonna be continuing any of these. We'll probably just be starting new dynasties and everything. I will continue it if I can get my successor on the throne. I'll continue it then, and then somebody could try and overthrow my successor. But otherwise, I think we'll probably just keep making new dynasties, so that way I am king. Because how am I supposed to emotionally associate myself with King Leopold, who literally just fucking took me off the throne, or this one who was voted into office after I went poor and died, and this one who I think we went to war or something, and then you were voted into office or some shit like that. I can't remember. So yeah, Leo wins.